We are live,
We are
Joe.
live,
We are
baby.
finally live. Okay, so a few
All
things
right.
before we kick off. I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel, change the thumbnail, so everyone knows what's up. Actually, I
All
could
right.
probably just do it on my computer.
Yeah, just do it, man.
Yeah.
So we got the round one of the draft approaching. I'm pretty pumped up for this episode because me and Bryce have never done a live stream before, so we're hoping a lot of people join. Hopefully, I'm not just talking to a wall right now. Hopefully, there are people right now in the comment section watching us talk right now. I'm really excited. You get to see our live reactions, and you'll probably see me crash out when the Niners don't take Membo, the right tackle. Or trade up for Will Campbell, or trade down and get some player we don't need, or draft a defensive lineman. You'll definitely see me crash out. We're going to have Merek join us. He's running a little late, but he will join us soon. Looking forward to a really good draft stream with y'all.
Yeah, I feel like Joe kind of stole everything that I wanted to say. This is our setup for today. First live stream, obviously Joe covered it. We're going to be on the side, kind of cutting out all the advertisement over here. We have the draft board from ESPN. It tells us on the clock who's up next, and then in between picks, I'll scroll down, and then we could talk about the players who are listed below who we think are going to go next. Maybe talk about what we think. Right now, obviously, I feel like we kind of have an idea what the Texans do need, but it does tell us right here that they need a quarterback, a wide receiver, a defensive edge, an offensive guard, and a safety. So those are all very important things to keep in mind when they're getting ready to draft.
As of now, it starts in 3 minutes and 25 seconds. My
Yes.
TV's a little delayed. So me and Bryce will probably get notifications on like Sleeper or something. That's how we will be tracking this.
Yeah, and we'll be sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
No, I wasn't going to say anything. I was just mumbling, and I was like, hopefully Bryce comes and save me, which you did. So keep going.
Yeah, and we will be telling you guys when the picks are in. If you're not watching the actual live stream on ESPN, the channel, or is it on ESPN on television?
Yeah.
If you guys aren't watching on ESPN and you're strictly watching our podcast, which we do appreciate, we will let you guys know when the picks are in. I'm pretty sure ESPN will have a countdown for when the picks happen, the next pick, stuff like that. First off, we have the Titans on the clock. They're not even on the clock. The draft isn't even officially started yet.
2 minutes and 35 seconds, according to my TV, but it's a little behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my retainers. I don't want to do this on stream. So, Joe, you take over. I'll be right back.
Up off the screen. All right. So we got the first pick, Tennessee Titans. As we can see on this board right here, this says they need a quarterback, wide receiver, edge, offensive guard, and a safety. So their quarterback as of now is Will Levis, and he has mightily struggled in this league. I mean, the Titans haven't put out the best options for him. I mean, they did have DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, he's a little washed. Nick Westbrook Ikine, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Treylon Burks, but they just don't have their receiver core has not been developing well. Their offense hasn't been developing the best. I think that's part of the reason why they've been struggling. I just don't think Will Levis is a complete quarterback. He'll be a great journeyman quarterback, kind of like Ryan Fitzpatrick, but I don't think he'll be a great stay in one place perennial all-star quarterback. So that's why I think the Titans will take Cam Ward with the first pick, but I could very well see
also, Joe, I think it's very interesting to add. Obviously, we haven't really filmed an episode of the podcast recently because we've been very busy. But I have been keeping up with sports news, and Tyler Lockett did just sign with the Tennessee Titans, meaning that they had this veteran wide receiver on the receiving core for the Tennessee Titans. So I do see the Tennessee Titans obviously going to pick the quarterback. Now, there are a few notable quarterbacks on the board, obviously Cam Ward, and I'll actually scroll down to show who's available right now. Abdul Carter, the edge, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, Jalen Walker, Cam Ward. Shador Sanders is also on that list. Not a lot of it's not listed here, but Shador Sanders is available. I do think that is going to be Cam Ward going first. I feel like Cam Ward will just probably, and he might fit the scheme. If he doesn't, it's okay. But I think Cam Ward will fit the scheme pretty well and develop good. And he has Tyler Lockett to kind of fall on. Obviously, Geno Smith was successful with Tyler Lockett. Russell Wilson was successful with Tyler Lockett. So Tyler Lockett is a notable wide receiver on this new core. So hopefully he could go into the league and kind of show everyone what he's got.
No, yeah, I agree. As a Niners fan, I've had the displeasure of watching Tyler Lockett cook our team for the past like 10 years because he's always been a reliable and extremely consistent receiver. I think that's a great veteran presence for the Tennessee Titans. And I think part of that could be potentially setting up a Cam Ward pick. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if they still believe in Levis and take Travis Hunter, but I doubt that. I think Cam Ward is a Tennessee Titan.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. I just got a ESPN notification on my phone that the draft is live. So
Heck yeah.
that's always interesting. Right now, I'm actually uploading the thumbnail of the draft to the YouTube. So I'm saving that right now. Yep. And the thumbnail is up if you guys want to give it a look. Let's go to this ESPN. It has not uploaded yet, but I do believe that the Titans will take Cam Ward. We talked about that, but let's say they don't. Who do you think they go for if they don't take Cam Ward?
I've said it multiple times already. I think they're going with Travis Hunter. I could see them taking Abdul Carter, but I doubt it. I think it's either Cam Ward, probably like 75%, and then Travis Hunter, like another 25. I think Cam Ward is the guy for the Titans, but I would not be surprised if they tricked everybody and kind of took Travis Hunter just because, I mean, it's Travis Hunter.
Yeah, and obviously Travis Hunter, he said publicly that he wouldn't mind playing on both sides of the ball. But some people speculate that he might be drafted as a defensive back or wide receiver. Joe, what position do you think he's getting drafted as? And if he does get drafted that position, do you think he's playing both sides of the ball or just one side of the ball?
I think he's getting drafted as a cornerback, and I think he will be mainly a cornerback, but I think he will still play both sides of the ball, kind of the ball, like Deion Sanders did with the Cowboys, how he would come in and play receiver a few snaps. I think that will be Travis Hunter's type of deal. He'll be a versatile little wide receiver, but mainly play corner.
Yeah, I think honestly, looking at I don't have his stats up, but I'd assume that he was a better wide receiver than a corner, but I think he could play corner better than wide receiver in the NFL. So I think he will be drafted as a corner. But I do think he will play on both sides of the ball. And this is where I kind of draw my conclusion is it's not on ESPN yet. I'm gonna scroll down, but I was kind of interested on the Patriots. The Patriots, I feel like Patriots would fit him pretty well, and the Patriots are looking for an offensive and defensive weapon.
They're gonna get Will Campbell.
You think they're gonna get Will Campbell?
Yeah, 100%. Best lineman available in the draft, falling to their position. I mean, they believe in Drake May. They signed Stephon Diggs. They have young receivers like Jalen Polk, Demario Douglas, Keyshawn Boot, Kendrick Bourne. I mean, I think they're pretty reliant on their receiver core right now, and I just don't think they'll take Travis Hunter. If Travis Hunter falls to that pick, they will take him, but I doubt he'll fall to the Patriots.
That's interesting to see. Obviously, there's a lot of different things, and we can't fully predict what's going to happen, which is also the best part about this is it's our complete raw reaction. We have no idea at all what is going to happen. So we're just going to have to stay tuned and obviously give our best reactions to whatever pops up. Right now, I'm trying to repost what we just posted on the Instagram. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go follow the Instagram at sportsandbeyond.podcast on Instagram. And if you guys do want to come on the podcast and want to join, you could always DM the podcast and we will send you the link over there. So that's interesting to know too. I wonder if I could post a comment in the chat and pin it. Here, let me go to the stream on YouTube real quick. Sorry, Joe.
No, yeah, you're good. My TV froze when it was Roger Goodell riding his bike into the arena. Wow. I wonder if he's probably going to get booed again. That's the yearly thing.
I do believe that he will get booed.
I wonder if people bet on that. Over, under Roger Goodell.
I'm sure. Getting booed?
The syllables of the boom. Oh, here's Clay Matthews. I think he's kicking it off right now. The Titans fans are hyped down there. They want Cam Ward.
Do you blame them?
I don't blame them.
I would love to get.
I think Cam Ward is the best quarterback in this draft. But
I would say like potential wise, maybe. I'm a very big believer in Jackson Dart. I think he's going to be a good quarterback in the NFL. I
That's what
think
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
say.
people
He's a sleeper.
look past him.
Whoever he
He's a
falls
mobile
to is
quarterback.
no, yeah.
And
Whoever he falls to, lucky people.
yeah, and I mean, I've recently been watching on YouTube John Gruden's like QB class where he sits
Oh
down
yeah,
with like QB prospects and talks to them. Um, Jackson Dart had a really good attitude. He has a win. He wants to win. He wants to play, and you got to respect that coming out of a young quarterback coming from Ole Miss. I mean, they didn't win much in Ole Miss. So he has that win mentality, and that's kind of what you want. The only problem I have with Shador Sanders and Cam Ward is their attitude. They're both kind of punks.
yeah.
They both are very entitled.
Especially Shador. Shador's extremely entitled.
Yeah, but same with Cam Ward. Don't put it past Cam Ward.
Yeah,
Cam
that's
Ward
true. Cam Ward
is a very entitled quarterback. Which I mean, with if you have confidence, there's nothing wrong with that. But you also have to kind of stay humble. So that could be a problem too in the Tennessee Titans locker room is him thinking that he's above everyone else. So that's interesting to see too.
No, yeah, for sure. I agree with you 100%. I think if Cam Ward goes to Tennessee, he has to work on maturing up and stepping up for his teammates because he's going to realize this is not like Florida where Miami, my bad, where he's on a successful team and just goes in there and wins. He's got to realize that it takes a lot of trial and error to win in the NFL and that it can be hard sometimes, especially when the organization and team around you is not the best built. So I think that's Cam Ward's biggest worry when transitioning into the NFL is just maturing and adapting to the fit on the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the picks are going to be after this first pick because I feel like this first pick is kind of a given. I mean, you think it's going to be Travis Hunter, which is notably like respectable. I feel like it's something that I wouldn't put past, but I think they are going to go up a quarterback.
No, yeah, for sure. I just see a bunch of Clay Matthews, a bunch of cheeseheads in the crowd right now. This is all in Green Bay, so that's why it's a bunch of Packers fans. But
yeah,
I'm rip off the Band-Aid, bro. I want to see who's going. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Cam Ward, but let's get this show on the road, man.
I'm gonna pin this message to
those of y'all watching. This is probably going to be like a 3-hour stream too, so be ready. And yes, great job, Bryce. Just exactly what the banner says. If you guys want to join the live stream, we are opening to anybody in this chat right now. Just DM our Instagram at sportsandbeyond.podcast. Just DM us. We will approve you. And depending on how many people we have like on a wait list, we will let you talk for like 10 to 20 minutes. And then we'll cycle to the next person. So if you guys want to come in, please feel free to come in and join the podcast.
Yes. Don't be afraid. We're not going to be judging. We're just
bite.
coming on, talking a little bit of ball. We might maybe even do like a little bit of just like talking about our own sports experiences, passing time because there's a lot of downtime in this NFL draft process. So it is interesting to see. I mean, we're 10 minutes past what it should be, and the first pick hasn't even been selected or the clock hasn't even started. So that is notable.
But the NFL does the thing where they wait at least 5 minutes for the first pick. I don't know why, but like it's just something they do because they don't want it to like the first pick to be gone fast and all the suspense is gone. I remember they did that in 2021 when the Jacksonville Jaguars took Trevor Lawrence with the first pick. The Jags knew they were taking him, picked him right away, but the NFL was like, wait, and we had to wait like 5 minutes. So excited to see who this turns out to be.
Yeah, I am too. I've seen a lot of mock drafts recently that the Jaguars actually trade up and get Ashton Jeanty, which is interesting to see. Where do you see Ashton? We're gonna talk in the future. Obviously, we have a lot of time to burn before this first. So, where do you think you see Ashton Jeanty going, and when do you think he's going?
Ashton Jeanty is one. Okay, first of all, I'm going to debunk the Jags thing. I don't think that's a stupid move for the Jags because they have ETN had a horrible season, but they have Tank Bigsby. They have two solid young running backs that they can use to their disposal. I don't think they should add Genty to that mix. I think Genty is going number 6 to the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have Zamir White right now. They really are in the market for a running back. That's the most likely situation. If I don't see him going there, he's probably going to the Dallas Cowboys. So I think Genty's either, and I think he'll be a great value running back for either team, in my opinion.
Yeah. I've said this in previous podcasts, I believe, but I do see Ashton Genty going to either the Cowboys or the Raiders, which are later picks in the draft, but I do think that he would fit good on the Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders running back core wasn't the greatest this year, and I feel like they need that kind of like good mentality. I mean, obviously, he had a lot of touches in college football, but he does have the potential to get a lot of touches in the NFL if he has a long, lustrous career. Joe, do you see the YouTube comments right now?
I do not. I'm not. I should probably open a tab on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I could pin the comment right here if you wanna give it a
read. Pin it. Cheeto Burger. James Titus, what's up, bro? He said, I agree with Joe about the Jags, but moving White to special teams could be the move for the Raiders. That's a very valid point. Zamir White, I assume that's what you're talking about. He's a very good, I think he's a very good physical athlete. He brings a lot of attributes to the table. He just when you're running against on that Raiders O line, which wasn't the best this season, we saw that with Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell, two solid quarterbacks struggling. It's really hard for him to kind of go out and be good because especially since he was only a second year running back. Yeah, 100%. Zamir White being like a kick returner or anything on special teams, hell, put that guy at a gunner or something. Yeah, he's still a very great, very valuable player that could be utilized to the Raiders' advantage. So thank you, James. That's a very great take.
Yeah, I like that take too, and I think that's it's a very good comment to talk about. The Raiders have that ability to kind of move over people to open up this spot. So I do think that if they go Ashton Genty, they could put Zamir White onto the special teams and benefit from there. Zamir White is a very solid running back, and I feel like he would do really good on the special teams. Unfortunately, he would lose his starting job, but I think he would still get some reps on the Raiders team just to give 100%. Ashton Genty a little bit of relief time. So I personally see Ashton Genty going to the Raiders because that's probably the best case scenario for them, obviously getting that smash mouth running back that they kind of want. But also kind of giving relief for that new core that they kind of want to build off of. Cowboys too. There's a giant gaping hole in the running back position. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys.
Rico Dowdle. Yeah, no, 100%. He's either a Cowboy or a Raider at the end of the day. Either way, people in California are going to be happy because there seems to be a lot of Cowboys fans in California for some reason, and the Raiders are. Even though they're in Vegas, all their fans are obviously in California. So,
yeah, I think it's very interesting to see, and I can't wait to see what they're going. Obviously, like I said before, it is a waiting game. Oh, we got another comment that I'm going to pin here so we can kind of keep talking about it. I would love to get Ashton Genty, assuming that he's a Raider fan, but we really need a QB.
Oh, yeah. James is a Raider fan.
And
didn't work out. Yeah, O'Connell's unproven. I agree with you. I think O'Connell, he's just not he just doesn't have it yet. Maybe it'll be like a Baker Mayfield type situation. Give him 3 years or something, time to develop.
But maybe he'll be a quarterback. They did get Geno Smith, so they do have a quarterback.
Okay. I forgot about Geno Smith. I personally, as a Niners fan, I despise Geno Smith, but he's still a decent quarterback, decent journeyman, bridge quarterback. So he'll be decent for the Raiders, but that's obviously not somebody you want to commit with long term. I think if the Shador falls to the Raiders, I could definitely see Shador being a Raider. I remember every time the Raiders lost this season, Shador would comment God bless, God bless. So he really wants to play in Las Vegas. That is a very well possibility, assuming the Giants do not take him at 3, which I don't think the Giants might take Travis Hunter if he's available. The Titans pick is in. See how this goes. I mean, usually it takes a minute. Usually it takes a minute for them to announce it. So it usually takes a while. But James also said Geno is slowing down. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, he had that one comeback player of the year season. I forget, it was like 2022. He was really good that year, like 28 touchdowns, only seven picks or something. And ever since, his production has dropped off a bit. I've noticed as watching some games, and that's just how it is. You can't really commit to Geno Smith long term. So great takes. Pick is in. Let's see.
On Sleeper, I just got the notification that the pick is
Wait. Roger Goodell's saying it. I want to hear Roger Goodell. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Cam Ward is a Tennessee Titan, baby.
Cam Ward is a Tennessee Titan. Here, let me refresh this page, see if it uploads. If not, that's okay. But
I need to turn the volume up whenever it gets to the jingle part.
Wait a second.
Showing the chat my body right now.
Pick number 2 has been traded away. Jacksonville's on the clock.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look at this. Round 1, pick 2. Jacksonville is on the clock.
The Browns traded down?
Do you think they're going to get Ashton Genty here?
No way they're going to get Ashton Genty, bro. That's not a smart move for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a stupid move for the Jacksonville Jaguars. James said in the chat he heard that the Jags were going to take Travis Hunter. That is, I think so too, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the Jags picked up, and the Browns are now 5th overall. They're going to pick. I think they either go Travis Hunter or maybe they. Yeah, I don't know.
No way they traded up just to get Genty like that high. Genty would have been.
If they get Genty, that would be insane.
That would be stupid because Genty would have been available at pick 5, 100%.
Yeah,
and so they're taking Travis Hunter. No, yeah,
I'd assume so. Yeah,
I agree with James here. I'm pretty sure they're going to take Travis.
1 second, Joe. I'll be right back.
All right. Now I'm just alone. I think that's a very good point to bring up, James. For people that are confused, Cheeto Burger is James. He's my friend, so like that's why I keep saying James. So no confusion. That's a very great point to bring up. Now that I think about it, the Jaguars could very, very well use Travis Hunter in their offense. I mean, they got some good playmakers. They got Travis Etienne. He had a horrible year. Tank Bigsby. I'm blanking on their receivers right now. They had Christian Kirk. They traded away Christian Kirk. They had some pretty solid players, but now it's like scattered all over the place. They don't really have a surefire guy, and I think Travis Hunter is this guy for them. I think this might be a move that pays off very well for the Jaguars because I think the Giants were going to take Travis Hunter at 3, so they could be sniping the Giants in real life right now. This could really throw a wrench in the Giants' plans. And honestly, I don't know who the Giants would take. I mean, they do have Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, but I could see them taking Shador and have Russ kind of be his mentor, which I don't know why you want Russ to be your mentor. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but whatever, weird flex, but okay. I think the Giants' plan was to take Travis Hunter and wait next year for Arch Manning. But looks like we got a little wrench in the plans. James says the Travis Hunter situation is interesting. I could see him switching to wide receiver and safety or running back and safety. That's a very good point. I could see him being like a prime Deebo Samuel type guy. He could be like the wide back position, running back, receiver, and then on defense he could play corner, safety, maybe even give him a few snaps at like outside linebacker for coverage snaps. He's a very athletic player that can be used in very, very, very well if the Jaguars and their offense utilizes them in the proper degree. So the pick is in. We're going to see what's happening. I like to turn on my TV and hear Roger Goodell say it. But my TV I have like this super box thing. It's like super, like, I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but I paid like $200 for it and it gives me like TV for free and stuff. And it's the only problem about it. It's always like a minute or two behind. So on my screen, I don't even know if the pick is in, but on ESPN, the pick is in. So just waiting to see. Sorry, responding. And so that was a pretty crazy trade. The Jags got the 4th round, got a 4th and a 6th. The Browns received the 1st round pick for next year and a 2nd round pick for this year. So that's a good value trade for the Browns. I think the Browns did a great job on this trade because the Browns Abdul Carter might fall to the 5th pick. I think that's the guy the Browns were looking for. Pair up Myles Garrett and Abdul Carter, have a lethal combo. The pick is in. We're going to see what's happening, Bryce.
Okay. Oh, am I muted?
Okay. Wait, are you seeing it right now?
The pick is in on ESPN. I have not seen
picked. It's been.
But
I have not
on
seen
ESPN. It shows that the pick is in. I'm pumped to see what it is. I think that they're going to go either Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter will fit the scheme. Obviously, you talked about it. You were in my ear when I was talking to my grandma. Sorry for everyone who's here. I'm at my grandparents' house right now, kind of helping out during spring break. So I'm not accessible at my house. I will have to leave in a little bit, unfortunately. But Joe will be able to carry on the podcast for you guys.
And hopefully Merek. And whoever
hopefully Merek if he's back in time. If not, Joe's going to hold down the fort, talk you guys through everything. I will be tuning in on YouTube, so don't worry about that. I'm going to do a quick little pizza run, maybe eat with my grandparents. Unfortunately, it's just tough right now, but I'm excited to see. I think that Travis Hunter's a good fit. He's going to probably play on both sides of the ball.
Right here. You better grab your food and come right back here, bro.
I think he's playing on. I'm thinking he's going to play on both sides of the ball. I think that he's going to primarily play defensive, but like you said, I think that he will be kind of like Deebo Samuel, but they're not going to use him every single snap just because they don't need him every single snap. I think they're just going to play him on like maybe first and third downs, unless they're going long and second downs. I think maybe the very, very clutch downs that they need him in, they're going to put him in there because he can make those crucial catches. And then he's probably going to play most snaps on defense just because it says right here he's 6 foot 188 pounds. So he's not a small dude. Maybe height wise he's a little bit smaller, but he definitely has a little bit of muscle to him. He's kind of lean. So I think
why does the NFL have to wait 4 minutes to tell us, bro?
I think that the Jaguars are taking Travis Hunter, and I think that's going to be tough because the thing that I was thinking was I thought that the Browns were going to get Abdul Carter to kind of help the defense with Myles Garrett, but now that they're not, I don't know. I think the Giants are going to have to go Shedeur Sanders. I think they have no other possibility to go other than Shedeur Sanders because Travis Hunter is going to be taken unless they go Abdul Carter. So that's 100%. Interesting to see here, Joe. Let me go to ESPN and let's kind of scroll down. Obviously, next pick is the Giants, but then after the Giants is the Patriots. So what do you think is going to go down?
Patriots are taking Will Campbell because Travis Hunter is going off right now. Patriots are going to take Will Campbell, and I really wanted the Niners to take Will Campbell.
Selection made.
Travis Hunter.
Joe? Travis Hunter has been
picked. Travis Hunter. Hey, that's a very good ball knowledge by James for calling that out because we would not have called that out for some reason. So thank you, James.
The Travis Hunter pick?
No, yeah, because he was the one that said in the chat, like, yo, I think they're going to take Travis Hunter. And I was like, oh, shoot, why didn't we think of that? No, yeah, yes. That's a very good pick. I might have been worth trading up, but the Browns got a lot of value. So I think the Browns are honestly just taking a gamble right now and hoping that Abdul Carter falls to their position. That's a very good pick. I mean, we all know Travis Hunter. He won the Heisman. He was very good on both sides of the ball. He could play offense and defense. Was part of that Colorado team, the infamous Colorado team, even though they never had success, Coach Prime, all that stuff. I think Travis Hunter will have a great time in Jacksonville. I mean, he gets a promising young quarterback in Trevor Lawrence, Tank Bigsby. He's got some guys around him that could make him successful. So Liam Cohn to Jacksonville, the fans, the community, Duval. Boom.
Yeah, I was surprised because I definitely thought that the Browns were going to keep this pick and get defensive fortitude with Myles Garrett, but obviously that threw us for a loop, and I'm super surprised that even happened. Travis Hunter is now a Jaguar. I think, like you said, Joe, I think that he's going to play on both sides of the ball. Interesting to see. I don't know what position they did draft him as. I have no idea. Do you know, Joe, what position they drafted him? As a corner. They drafted him as a corner because on Sleeper it says cornerback / wide receiver. So they mentioned both. Giants pick is in. Well, they were at 10 minutes and then it just dropped to 3, meaning that they kind of finalized their picks and now they're just building suspense because the NFL likes to milk the money out of everything. So they're just milking everyone of their money instead of just saying, hey, picks in, let's speed this process up. Nope, me and Joe are going to have to be sitting here for 3 to 4 hours waiting for every single pick. It's going to be a long call. I mean, I should have gotten some energy drinks or something, but here I am.
Bro, we should have met up IRL and just sat here.
Yeah, that would have been sick, but I was at my grandparents', unfortunately. But Joe, let's talk about these two people that are being highlighted right now. We have a comment from the YouTube.
Okay, Carter might go to the Giants, but another option for them is Ashton. They have developed some great running backs over the 21st century. That is a great take. The Giants also they did lose Saquon, but I just don't see Genty going to the Giants just because Tyrone Tracy has been playing amazingly for them. I picked him up in fantasy. Shout out, bro. He was great off the waiver wire. I could see Abdul Carter to the Giants. I think that's who they're going to take right now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they reached on a receiver because they tend to do that sometimes. And they could take the Emeka Egbuka. I don't know how to say his name. But I think Abdul Carter is the most likely pick here. They could definitely take Ashton Genty. I just think they trust in Tyrone Tracy more, or they could go with Shador with this pick. So I think it's either going to be Shador.
I think it's going to shock us. I think it might be Shador. I mean, he's not being highlighted right now. And we know the pick is officially in. It says right here. I'm going to highlight it for everyone. The pick is in. The Giants do have their pick. It says that they need a quarterback, a wide receiver, a defensive tackle, offensive guard, and a linebacker. So it's interesting to see. Travis Hunter is off the board. I think that they go Shador, honestly. I think Shador is going to go. Just because they do need that quarterback and Tommy DeVito isn't there. Well, actually, they don't really need a quarterback. They have Russell Wilson and they have
yeah, but they're not in a win now position.
Yeah,
they're not a good team.
But is Russell Wilson really a quarterback do you want to develop under?
What's up?
Sorry, do you think that Russell Wilson is a quarterback you want to develop under? Or do you think it's just someone that they're gonna put on the field until they do get a generational quarterback?
Put on the field until they do get a generation quarterback. I think that I don't think their original plan is. I don't think their plan is to build around Russell Wilson. He's an old guy. They're just using him to mentor and just to have a solid bridge quarterback for now.
Yeah,
I'm interested because I think what he brought up was pretty interesting.
I think it's very, very interesting to see. There's two people highlighted here, Jalen Walker and Abdul Carter. We talked about Carter, dominant player. He's 6'3", 250, or they could get the 6'1", 243 guy. One's a linebacker, one's an edge. They do need a linebacker. Do you think that if Abdul Carter goes to the Giants, do you think they use him more as a linebacker or more as a defensive edge?
Definitely a defensive edge. He has a lot of talent, a lot of skill.
But he also does have the attributes to be a dominant linebacker on that team. Obviously, a makeshift linebacker at most, but still something there. I'm just interested to see. I think it's either going to be Carter or the pick's in. Selection made. Abdul Carter. You were right, Joe.
Oh, let's go. Now this throws a wrench in the Browns' plans because I think that's who the Browns were planning on taking.
Oh wait, no, it can't be Shador. Sorry, my bad. I was looking at the.
I think the Browns they could take Shador. The Browns could take Shador, but I think the Browns' original plan was to hope that Abdul Carter fell to 5, because I think they were going to pick Abdul Carter, but they trade. I mean, they should have seen that coming. They should have seen this, but
right now,
Abdul Carter
I'm
is
surprised.
No, that's a
surprise.
surprise.
Surprised right now that Ashton Genty is the best available player right now.
No, that's
ESPN.
No. They're going to take Will Campbell. Armand Membo, I pray, goes to the Niners, but I doubt it.
You think that he's going to drop?
I want to talk about Abdul Carter. I want to talk about Abdul Carter a bit before we talk about that because we have plenty of time. I think Abdul Carter is an absolute dog. I mean, he has so much talent on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, he can rush. He can He can basically play off-ball defense. Very, very good player. Penn State is known for developing really good players in general, especially like recently D linemen. I mean, we got Micah Parsons, Abdul Carter is going to be next. I think this is a very good value pick for the Giants. Gives them some pass rush off their line. So they have Kayvon Thibodeau on one side and Abdul Carter on the other. You got Sexy Dexy in the middle. So I think this will be very good value for both teams.
Yeah. We're actually getting – I'm sorry for the delay. I'm trying to get Merek on right now, but I don't know if I sent the right link to him. So
got to get the boy on. So he's going to be here. So
Merek should be coming on, and he's going to take my spot for a little bit, which is good because I do.
Okay, you're going to get the pizza when he comes on.
I need to get the pizza. Not yet, but it is happening soon. Patriots still on the clock. You talked about Abdul Carter. I'm not too familiar with Abdul Carter, so I'm not going to really say my piece because I feel like I won't really add a lot to it. But I do know a thing or two about Ashton Genty. Do you think he's going to the Patriots? And be honest.
Ashton Genty, no, he's definitely not going to the Patriots. I feel like every time they're like, oh, Ashton Genty's going here. Ashton Genty's going here. No, he's not a Patriot. I don't think he's a Patriot. And here he is. We got Merek in the chat.
Joining the stream.
Quarterback one, the legend.
What
the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Merek, do you see the ESPN draft board we got up for you?
Yeah, let me see. Okay. I got it. My thing
right here. This is our live draft board that we have going on currently. So the viewers can see as well as us. The pick is in. Patriots just put their pick in. I think it's going to be a couple minutes, but we will find out who they take. Joe,
it's going to be Will Campbell.
Will Campbell. Who do you think they're taking? Travis Hunter was picked. Cam Ward was picked, and
what pick are we on right now? Pick 4.
Pick four. Yes.
Yeah. So Browns got Abdul.
No. Browns traded away. Browns traded down
to Jacksonville.
And
Jacksonville got Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, and then the Giants took a pool. Yeah, that was some crazy stuff.
Watch, the Niners going to draft way later or something stupid because they suck.
No, yeah. If we don't take an offensive lineman, I want Armand Membo, but if we don't get him,
I want to take a corner. I feel like we could survive.
Okay, I wouldn't be too mad without Will Johnson, but I
want to take Will Johnson.
We can take a lineman in the second or third round. You want Will Johnson?
Will Johnson's going to go in the first round. He's in the top 20 picks. He's going to go.
A dog.
I feel like we need to take him.
I think we can get a good lineman in the second or third round, but I really want Armand Membo. Like, he's my draft crush.
Now it's just the waiting game. I'm not sure if you know, Merek, but in a little bit, I do have to check. Oh, I'm not leaving forever, but I have to leave for a little bit to go pick up pizza. I'm staying with my grandparents currently. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to hand the torch down to you guys. You guys are going to carry it on. I'm going to leave this ESPN open. It's probably going to update. So you guys should be fine. Just carry on the torch. I will be listening on YouTube. We are live actually, Merek. We are live. We have viewers. We have a few chatters actually. One of our more notable chatters have been pretty active recently, which is very impressive.
Shout out James.
Yeah. Pick is in. I'm very excited to see what they go because they need a lot. That's what they need. The good thing they did get their quarterback last year, so they're not looking for a quarterback. So they could
go. Ashton Genty's going to go right now?
No way.
I think they don't need a running.
I think Genty drops to the Cowboys.
I was thinking Cowboys or Raiders.
We were talking about that earlier.
I think he goes to the Cowboys.
Cowboys are pick 12 or something like that, or 9 or something.
I could answer that question for you. Raiders are pick 6.
Oh,
and Cowboys are pick 12.
I thought the Raiders were like 8 or 9.
No, Browns from Jacksonville have the next pick. So I wonder who they are going to go here. It's very interesting because they need a quarterback, a tackle, a wide receiver, a defensive tackle, and an offensive tackle, and they need a linebacker. So a lot of different possibilities on the table.
This draft is going to be, I think, different than any other year.
I think it's going to be – it's very interesting to see so far because we already had a trade, which I thought was for sure going to be Abdul Carter, but we were both –
on the board. That's crazy.
Lose the hat.
What, Merek? What'd you say?
I said Abdul Carter still on the board is crazy to me.
No. He got drafted by the
He's
Giants.
gone. The Giants
he
took him.
went to the Giants.
Yeah.
Because Hunter went to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And then Cam Ward went to Tennessee. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to catch you up on the speed.
Because I've been listening to ESPN while driving around and when I was doing all my stuff.
Yep. Now we're just waiting. I feel like
I need to find
this is
mine.
the longest we've waited for a pick.
The NFL's got to drag us out like this, bro.
I know. It's keeping us on the edge of our seats, which is exciting. Me and Joe, we've been live for 40 minutes. 4 picks.
Already been 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's been 40 minutes. It's flown by.
I don't even know how I'm here on time.
It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's flown by. I'm very excited. And it actually shows the next pick that the Patriots have are in the second round, pick 6, so a pretty high second round pick. This live stream is obviously today is only the first round, but I think we're going to stick with the first round unless there's a lot going on in the second round. Then maybe we can.
Well, the other ones are even longer because
it depends how fast they're picking too, because
the other ones are longer though because they do second and third combined, and they do like 4, 5, 6, and 7 on one day. So
yeah,
we can always do a follow-up pod after that and talk about some notable picks.
Oh man, I feel like
the Patriots edging us, bro.
It's not the Patriots, bro. It's the NFL. Joe, do you have the broadcast on your TV?
I did have it on the TV, but then it froze a lot, so I was like, you know what, get out of here.
Oh, okay.
That's actually smart. I'm gonna put it on my TV right now.
Yeah. You put it on your TV because you probably got live TV. I got like some thing that I'm pretty sure is illegal, and it's like 5 years behind, and it's glitchy.
I'm pulling up Hulu on my phone right now.
Heck yeah, I don't have Hulu.
I'm gonna listen to it on mute though.
Yeah, I'm putting it on mute. I don't want to have it loud.
Hey, when they announce the pick, can you put it on can you turn on the volume?
Yeah.
It's tough.
They're just chatting right now. It's showing the draft room right now. Here you guys go.
Heck yeah.
I think we
look who was right.
Will Campbell.
He did end up going.
I knew Will Campbell was a Patriot 100%. He's a beast. 6'6", 319. He's going to be a great offensive lineman that the Patriots need.
What a unit.
Drake May, give him more time to throw. Give him more time to give the ball to Stephon Diggs or Jalen Polk, Keyshawn Boo, Kendrick Bourne, all those guys. So I think that's a great pick for the Patriots.
Dude, he's a unit. 6'6", 320.
That guy's massive. Okay, why is Ashton Genty best available for everybody on this damn list?
Because no one has a running back anymore. No one's got that crazy ability.
That's true.
Yeah, they rank him the best running back, and overall rank he's the third best player in the draft.
If he doesn't go to the Browns, which I doubt he's going to the Browns. If he doesn't go to the Browns, he's 100% a Raider.
They might. I think they're going to get this Jalen Walker. I think they're going to get
They might get Jalen Walker because they didn't get.
They're going to get that linebacker, and I think Genty's going next pick. I think he's going to the Raiders.
He's a Raider. He's 100% a Raider.
I really hope he doesn't go to the Raiders because the Raiders are going to overuse him like Boise State did, and it's just going to set him up for failure.
I mean, he was pretty successful when he had a lot of reps.
1,200 carries in 4 years. I mean, you're ran through the ground. I mean, that's a lot of running. Because, I mean, his career is not going to be as long as everyone thinks it is. I think overall skill in the NFL, I think Cam Scatterbo is the best running back in this draft.
Yeah,
they have the same talent. The thing is, they're also in. I don't know. I think Ashton Genty's overran, and after like year 4 or 5, he's gonna be beaten to the ground.
Yeah, it's interesting to see, but I do think Ashton Genty is gonna go to the Raiders.
I hope not.
You have to think that you have to remember who their coach is. Their coach is gonna use them effectively. They have a. I'm trying to think of his name right now, but they have the old Seahawks coach. So their scheme's probably Pete Carroll. Their offense is probably going to be not run first, but it's going to be like the read option a lot.
I mean, the read option,
the goal line a lot
with Geno Smith.
They're going to throw on the goal line a lot.
They would throw on the goal line a lot. No read options. Geno Smith carrying the ball. Actually, Geno Smith can kind of run.
He's washed.
PTSD when he scored that touchdown against the Niners. No, he is washed.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. That wasn't real. Nick Sorensen, he's not real.
Joe,
Yeah.
what's the draft?
Okay, everyone. I'm gonna head out for a little bit. I'm gonna go pick up the pizza. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the stream open. I'm gonna stop my camera. I wish you guys luck. If you guys need me, just text me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. The pick is in.
Already? Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing they're moving fast. Shoot. Been streaming for 45 minutes already.
Well, I mean, they did trade up, so they should have a pick ready and going.
No, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna turn my camera off just because I'm eating, but
Okay.
not trying to give the viewers,
Yeah. I got you. What was I gonna say?
Bro, he looks like a dog. Holy cow.
Who? Genty?
No, Will Campbell. They have him like on stage right now.
Dude, he is a dog. He is that guy. I wanted the Niners to get him, but I knew he wasn't gonna fall that far. He's a beast. He can play interior line too. He can slide in, play pretty much any position on the line. So I think that's a very good.
Who's
very
gonna
good
start
pick.
for the Browns next year?
Quarterback?
Kenny Pickett or Joe Flacco?
Probably Kenny Pickett, and then Joe Flacco will come in and be kind of like the year he won't come back to Player of the Year. He'll come in if he needs.
Like every other year.
Yeah, that's literally the Joe Flacco story. Ever since he left the Ravens, he's been a journeyman bridge quarterback. So
I hate Joe Flacco. He beat us in the Super Bowl.
Me too. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the blackout. Death,
Hey,
taxes,
it was a fair
and Joe
loss,
Flacco.
though. It was a fair loss.
It was a fair loss. Man, it just sucks. Kaepernick overthrows Crabtree. We run the ball with Lamar James. That was an overthrow. Or that was pressure in his face. I don't remember that much. I just remember crying because I was like a little kid. Oh yeah, Crabtree stopped running.
If
Yes,
he kept running, he would have got a toe tap in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, we would have won. But I remember we ran the ball with Michael James on 3rd and goal for some reason when we got Frank Gore in our backfield. I'm like, okay.
The greatest in 49er history.
Man, the worst moments in Niners history. Giving Michael James the ball, Emmanuel Sanders overthrow, Jimmy G, Emmanuel Sanders overthrow, Crabtree stopping running, the tip, and Kyle Williams punt muff.
Oh my gosh.
That we would have won the Super Bowl that year. I think we would have beat the Patriots.
Oh, I don't know. Brady's different.
Brady is different, but I think we did own them earlier in the season, and we did kind of own them during that era with the.
Hey, just saying, Brock Purdy beat him in his rookie season.
Brock Purdy did beat him. Brock Purdy beat him. I was at that game. That game was lit. It was a lit first game. That was his first ever start. 35-7 dub. Oh, that was crazy. He had that one nice play to McCaffrey in the back of the end zone. Okay, the pick is final, and the Browns take Mason Graham. Wow,
That's
the D
crazy.
That is a crazy pick. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So they were fully expecting to take Abdul Carter. I think they were expecting Abdul Carter to fall to pick 5, but that didn't happen. And now Mason Graham is a Brown. That's a crazy pick. I think
the Browns are so stupid. They're the dumbest team in the game.
They're the worst franchise in NFL history for a reason because they're stupid. They make dumb calls like that. I think that's a bad pick. Mason Graham that early. They could have traded back again and still gotten Mason Graham.
Yeah, Mason Graham probably would have fell to the end of the first.
No, yeah, probably. Or like
even
at least, at the very least, he would have fell to the mid first round. I don't think he would have went that early because the people were
top 10 as a D tackle, kind of crazy.
That is crazy. People were projecting the Niners to take him, so I'm kind of glad that happened because we can't take him now. I think that's a bad pick.
I think it's
I don't like that pick.
I'm not saying he's a bad player, but it doesn't fit our scheme.
It doesn't fit the Browns.
We have so many D linemen. We do not need another one.
Exactly. And the Browns just suck at this thing too. The Browns suck at
drafting, bro.
They're
the
worst.
That movie Draft Day?
No, yeah, Draft Day. I love that movie. I was literally watching it today. I was getting in the draft spirit. I was like, oh man. And I keep seeing posts all over Instagram of their draft picks. Like when they took Brandon Whedon, 28-year-old rookie quarterback. I was like, that's not a smart move.
That's like picking up Stetson Bennett.
Exactly. I remember Money Manziel was a good pick at the time. It's just he cooked himself.
Yeah, he cooked himself. That's not their fault. But that's one of the best quarterbacks ever.
College football quarterback, probably like a top 5 college football quarterback.
I would say greatest college football quarterback over.
That's not a crazy thing to say. That's not a crazy
That fool
thing to
watched
say.
zero film, partied every night, and just went out and cooked.
He just balled. I think that was one of his greatest qualities, greatest and worst qualities. Greatest was that he didn't get in his head at all, and he just went out there and played the game and had fun. His worst quality, though, was the partying and all that stuff. He wasn't – and like in the NFL, it doesn't work as well when you transition like that. That was his biggest flaw. Then they took Justin Gilbert, the corner. He was
crap.
dog.
If you look, their best fit would be Will Johnson.
Hopefully not. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want that. I either want Will Johnson or Membo. Will Johnson or Membo, and I'm happy.
Membo's not bad.
Membo, I think he's so good. I think he's like that guy, man. I really want him to be a Niner. I think Gentie's a Raider in this moment.
I think he's going to be a Raider right now.
And if he's not, then he's not. He's going to the Cowboys 100%. He's falling to 13.
It's either the Raiders or the Cowboys.
But keep in mind, the Raiders also do suck at drafting. They took Tyree Wilson a couple years ago.
Now they got Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's a new change of culture. Pete Carroll knows what he's doing. I mean, we're Niners fans, so we've watched him.
I hate Pete Carroll more than anybody in this freaking world.
Me too. He cooked our team for like 20 years, bro.
Bro, it's oh my gosh.
In the after the Harbaugh era, bro, the Seahawks BTA every single time we played them. Like I swear we'd always get blown out by the Seahawks. The Niners versus Seahawks games in Seattle were the only games I wouldn't watch from start to finish because I just get so pissed off.
Yeah, you do be getting pissed off a lot.
James brought up something really good in the comments. He said, "Do you remember the atrocity of Alex Leatherwood?" Yeah, that was what I was thinking when I thought of Raiders' horrible picks. That was a horrible pick by the Raiders. Oh my gosh. He was out of the league in like 2 years. So Alex Leatherwood, I don't think Tyree Wilson's is good, but it is going to end up turning out good. Cleveland Farrell, who they took at 4th overall, who's projected to be a late first rounder. He played for the Niners, so shout out, bro, but he was not good enough for a first round pick. So the Raiders do kind of have a disastrous draft history, but I think they can fix it right now if they take Genty.
Bro, imagine what the league would be like if Patrick Mahomes, if they knew what he was capable of and he got picked in like a top 5 pick.
Bro, if the Niners took him because we took Solomon Thomas, we could have taken Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my gosh, bro, I can't believe we did that. That was so
we would have had like 4 rings by now.
Hey, I like how we picked up Malik Mustafa though. I really like that guy.
Oh, I love that guy. I love Malik Mustafa, bro. He's such
Apple is huge.
He is huge. He got trucked by Mahomes, though. That was crazy.
Yeah, his aura pushed him. That's not fair.
Yeah, Jamarcus Russell. James brought that up. Yeah, that was probably the worst pick in NFL history. And the pick is in. The Raiders took Ashton Genty. Yeah. I mean, we all saw this coming. We all knew it was happening. I'm just glad they didn't take Will Johnson. So Ashton Genty's a Raider. In my opinion, I don't know if you agree with me, Merek. I think Ashton Genty deserved the Heisman.
No?
No. I think he deserved it, man. 2,000 almost broke the record. He had like 20-some touchdowns. He had like 2,497 rushing yards. He was insane. I think this is a great pick for the Raiders. The Raiders just need to focus the rest of their draft now on building their
Travis Hunter had like 1,500 snaps. You know how insane that is?
That is.
Look, doing it in high school is one thing, and it still sucks. When I had to play quarterback and safety, I hated it. You never get a break. When you play corner, the hardest position on defense, and then you go and play wide receiver as an undersized, and you're still balling out. Oh my gosh, it's nothing like that. And the thing is, yeah, I didn't have the craziest numbers. I think he was the only most consistent person or wide receiver other than like Tedero McMillan or something.
Okay. Yeah, I mess with it. Nick Nash had a better season receiver wise, but nobody talks about Nick Nash. But that's also
Nick Nash is nice. I trained with him at a camp.
He's projected a 7th round pick. I'm like, wow, that's crazy to me because he's a dog. I want the Niners to take him in the 7th round, just to have like a little depth receiver. Hunter says he was good, but not Heisman worthy. I think he was 100% Heisman worthy.
Who?
Genty.
Genty was definitely Heisman worthy.
It's just
definitely a great nominee, but
it's just Travis Hunter was just Travis Hunter.
You can't take.
I think that was the closest Heisman race we've ever seen, like ever.
It was actually really, really close.
No, yeah, that was like I don't think we'll ever see a Heisman race that close ever again. Like, unless if next year we have some crazy like Arch Manning throws like 70 touchdowns, and then you got like I don't know, maybe DJ Uiagalelei comes back. No,
I mean.
That guy's a bum.
5'9", 211. He was a junior.
He's small, but
He's 20. No, you don't really want a tall running back. The only one
That's
that's
true.
really ever gotten away with it is Derrick Henry.
There's also Brandon Jacobs. He was decent.
He wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad at all. He played for the Niners for a little bit. He was just a little bit of a bench running back, but he has the New York Giants rushing touchdown record. So, James says Arch Manning is going to put up Madden beginner numbers. Is that like rookie mode? Because I think Arch Manning is a dog. I think Arch Manning is going to be a star. I mean, it's pretty much like he has everything built around him. He has all the tools, all the assets built with him. Eli and Peyton both being
Peyton's
like
10 times better. Don't care what anybody says.
Who?
Peyton's 10 times better. Don't care what anybody says.
And Eli?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I think Eli's a Hall of Famer just because Eli Manning beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl. One of them being Tom Brady's 16-0 team. I think that alone deserves him to not alone, but I think that puts him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
but
Eli's definitely in the Hall of Fame.
No, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. I just don't obviously not comparable to Peyton Manning because Peyton Manning's just a dog.
Peyton was different. When he would make his cadence, people would get quiet in the stands, bro.
Dude, that's just how much aura Peyton Manning had.
That's just crazy. Different. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. So James said Texas is going to turn him into the best Manning. That is not a crazy thing to say because he's got some great tools around him at Texas. I mean, they had a very good season this year. They could have very well won the championship game, but we all know what happened. Or not the championship game. They could have went to the championship game, but we all know what happened. I think he's a great value player. And he will definitely do great in Texas next year. I expect him to win the Heisman. I have way too early projections. I have that boy winning the Heisman just because he is just a really good quarterback. I mean, he's got Peyton and Eli to mentor him. His dad is Cooper Manning. So Cooper Manning was actually a wide receiver. He was going to go to the league, but then got injured, decided not to go to the league. He's just built around a really good, and don't forget Peyton's dad, Arch Manning. He was not Arch Manning, Archie Manning. He was a quarterback for the Saints. He wasn't the best quarterback, but he was still an NFL quarterback. So I think he has the perfect tools to make him into if not one of the greatest, probably the greatest Texas quarterback of all time, even though he's only had a year, tenure. But I think that he will immediately shoot up to the first round. So the New York Jets, their pick is in. Tyler Warren is a possibility. He's a very good tight end. I just think it's a little crazy to take a tight end at 6th overall. I mean, we saw the Falcons take Kyle Pitts at 4th overall a couple of years back. Kyle Pitts is good, but he's just super inconsistent. Only had a 1,000-yard season, and that was his rookie year, and he only had one touchdown that season. So I don't think taking a tight end is the best value move for the Jets, but I wouldn't be surprised because at the end of the day, they're the New York Jets.
Well, they need something because they haven't won a playoff game since 2010.
No, yeah, for sure. They've been on a huge drive. That was with Mark Sanchez, the butt fumble era. I thought the pick went in, but no.
I thought it was too. I was like, what is that?
Oh, okay. So it's a pretty interesting announcement. So Adam Schefter says the Giants general manager immediately after they drafted Abdul Carter wanted to pick up Kayvon Thibodeau's 5th-year contract. I think that's a very good move because Thibodeau's a very good defensive end, in my opinion. You have both of those guys on both ends of the ball, 2 young, great, promising defensive ends. I think this will be a great move for the Giants.
What about Myles Garrett?
Myles Garrett and Abdul would have been lethal. That's the Browns' fault for trading him away, trading that pick away. I think I'm surprised Shador hasn't gone yet. Actually, no, I'm not surprised. I think Shador is going to go to the not the Raiders. Oh no, wait, yeah, the Raiders took Genty, so I don't know where Shador is going to go.
He might fall.
He might fall. You're right. James says in the comments, now that we're 2 years out from the Jalen Carter pick, was it the right pick? And is it what should have happened with Sean Oakman? Yes, 100%. Jalen Carter was an amazing pick. He's like a pain in the butt, but he is a very good defensive player. Very good in the interior, very strong. And Sean Oakman would have been exactly like that. Sean Oakman was a beast, but unfortunately, all the allegations happened and bro got screwed over. So that's just unfortunate. But I agree. I agree with. I think that's exactly what would have happened with Sean Oakman is with the Jalen Carter situation. So let's see. Man, why does the NFL take so long to tell us what the pick is?
Come on, what is it? When are we gonna start adding people to the thing?
Whenever somebody texts me.
Let's get James on, bro. He's got a lot to say.
Bro. Let me see if. Why is this taking so long, bro? I want to just
imagine I take somebody random.
They just reach. They just completely reach, or what?
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. They need something. Selection made. They took somebody random.
No.
No.
They took Membo.
So then Will Johnson is our best bet.
Bro. Oh man. Now I'm baking on Will Johnson or Kelvin Banks.
Yeah, I would be happy with Kelvin Banks.
I love Kelvin Banks. Man, I really wanted Membo. He was my draft crush. Well, that was Will Campbell. He was my second draft crush. Damn, that makes me mad, bro. Frick the Jets, bro.
Panthers are going to take somebody retarded. I already know they are.
Mm-hmm. Okay, James said he'll get on. James, you'll have to wait until Bryce gets back, unfortunately, because he's the one that's in charge of that. So once he gets back, we'll tell him to send you the
Missouri
thing.
offensive tackle Armin Membo. Number 7. I'm not even shocked that he went top 7, though. I was expecting top, 5. But after the trades, I mean, it makes sense.
No, yeah. That's just really surprising for me. Man, I really wanted Membo. I really wanted him on Membo. That makes me very upset. Man.
Bro, Popeyes is gas.
Popeyes is so good. Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A. That's my biggest hot take ever, bro.
I'm not even gonna argue that.
Yeah, it's a crazy hot take, but low key, Popeyes is just like
it's so good.
Yeah. I don't know who the Panthers are going to take. I could definitely see him taking Jalen Walker. I hope they don't take Will Johnson. That would piss me off if Membo and Johnson go back to back. Their pick is already in, so they know their mind's made up. They know their shit. I
just want to see these calls when they start posting. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's hyped.
Are they announcing it right now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, is this Membo?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Oh my god! So 3 more picks and then the Niners are up. I'm scared.
I'm scared too, bro. Real quick, James said the Popeyes interlock gave him food poisoning both time he got it.
Well, I'm eating it right now, and let me tell you, this is fire.
Which one did you hit? Did you go to the one in Turlock?
The one off of Golden State?
Oh, yeah. That one's right next to the Portuguese Hall.
Mm-hmm. Fire.
The Popeyes in Livingston. I mess with that heavy.
I do not like that one.
Really?
Buns.
I mess with that one so heavy. Livingston Jack in the Box goes hard. But Turlock Jack in the Box goes hard.
Lander
Jack in the Box, bro. That's like perfect when you're driving home late at night and you just want some tiny tacos.
Fire.
And they just got to rip this Band-Aid off. I want to know who they picked. If they pick Will Johnson, the Panthers take Will Johnson, death to the whole organization, bro.
Did Hunter go second?
Yes, to the Jags.
Bro, what if all the allegations were wrong? And then Hunter ended up going like 3rd round.
Dude, that would have been crazy. Man, if Hunter went to the Niners, I think that would have been the absolute perfect pick.
No.
Really?
I would not want him on the Niners.
Corner? He'd be a great corner for the Niners.
He's playing both in the NFL.
That's true.
And then Kyle Shanahan would be like, oh, I really like this guy. We're going to depend on him. And then there's going to be beef between Brandon
They're gonna
Ayuk
give
is
him,
trash.
they're gonna give him the Debo Samuel treatment and give him a run up the middle that gets nothing more than 2 yards and do it like 3 times every down.
Exactly. We better get Will Johnson, bro. I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna be, bro. Now that we can't have Membo, I want Will Johnson.
If we get Will Johnson, bro, I'm almost certain we make the championship guaranteed.
You think so?
If we get,
I mean,
either
if we
him or
get
Bates.
Johnson, we have to get a tackle in the second round. We have to get in lineman in the second round.
Well, the thing is, we have time for that because, we don't need to get a lineman in the first round because a lot of people are gonna fall. That's just how it works. And plus, we have what's his face, Trent Williams, and he's like a leader.
He's the heart and soul of our O-line. Without him, there's no O-line.
I know because he boosts everybody.
He's a good
It was
morale
almost like
guy.
Nomar this year without Matt.
That's true. That is true.
I was catch the snap and run for my life.
Michael Hurd treatment freshman year.
Godly jumped outside and was ripping.
Bro, you became like that. That was when you decided you were going to be a basketball player because of how much hops you gained from that. Every time you had to go. Ooh.
Dude,
started
those
me at center,
snaps
bro.
were always above my head, bro.
There were moon shots, bro.
I'm always like this, trying to palm it. Oh. I became the Odell of quarterbacks.
For real. You were low-key goated at punting, too. I remember the E68 quick punt.
Yeah, and then I took one
Dude,
for
that-
running, and then someone had a block in the back, and I got yelled at.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Or whenever against Escalon, it was that one punt return I had, and everyone yelled Peter, and I picked it up and ran.
But you scored, though.
Yeah, I got the punt return, but J-Mac hit me so hard in my helmet. If we yell Peter, what do you do? I was like, get away. He's like, yeah, exactly. Now get out of my face.
But you scored, though. I don't know why you're so...
Because it was stupid. I should have grabbed it. The guy was 2 inches from me.
That's true.
And then I got a concussion the following week.
Oh, my God. In practice, that was crazy. The Ryan
Who were
Couch...
talking to about that the other day? I forgot, but they said that it was so loud.
It was hella loud, bro. I remember that.
Bro, I was out for a good
6
like 3 to 5 seconds.
No, yeah, you were gone, bro.
My shoulder hit his collar. Oh, who'd they take?
They took McMillan, Terry McMillan. That's I don't know.
That's a good
like
pick. They're gonna waste his career.
I feel like he went too early though.
No, if he fell, he would have got on a crazy team, and it probably would have gone to like I don't even know.
Man. Okay, I'm just happy it wasn't Will Johnson, but now the Saints might take Will Johnson.
The Saints.
Man.
Hey, shout out to Schmidt for being disqualified.
Bro, he was so mad.
Oh, funny.
That was really funny.
When I saw that, I was starting dying, bro. I was like, shout out my boy.
That was a crazy night.
Oh my.
The pick is in for the Saints. I'm surprised Jalon Walker hasn't gone off the board. He's probably gonna go right now.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go right now. Will Johnson, best fit. He's been the best fit in a
Bro,
lot.
I swear, if Will Johnson goes to the Saints, I'm gonna be so mad.
If Will Johnson goes to the Saints, I'm leaving, and then you guys can finish the rest because I'm gonna be pissed. I'm telling you right now.
Don't do that,
I'm telling you.
bro.
If he goes,
Oh man. Can you hear my text messages go through? Like, can you hear that ding?
yeah.
Okay.
Bro, the thing about on the TV is that the picks are hecka late. They just picked Tetaroa McMillan.
Yeah, they're hell. Oh yeah, they're way behind.
His 40 was a 4.53. That's not that good.
That is not good at all.
And that's
I'm sorry, my
laser.
text message is going on.
My laser was a 4.7.
We got James saying Caden Bailey #1 pick in a few years. What do you think of this, Merek? What do you think of your
Please.
cousin?
But he's a dog. He's a dog. I don't know. We got to figure out what he's doing next year.
So is Caden Bailey going first overall, and then Merek's going second overall, or what? Or Merek's going first and Caden's going second? Wait, is Caden playing college ball?
Yeah, him and I are going to play at MJC next year.
Oh, heck yeah. Y'all are reunited, the power duo. Y'all are going to be like Auburn's Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams.
I'm not playing QB in college.
What are you playing?
I'm playing slot. They want me to play safety.
You should play safety. You were a dog at safety.
Heck no! I hate defense.
Bro, but like you've never have you played receiver before? Slot?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm surprised they're not getting you out of I'm surprised they're not letting you play quarterback.
No, it's my choice. I don't want to play quarterback. My shoulder's chopped.
Really?
Yeah. And if I play a different position, I don't have to protect myself as much. Like if I play slot, then I can go all out. And then
Hunter said you're going to be a demon at slot. I assume that's Hunter Barnes.
Is that Hunter Barnes?
My goat, my Hellmar High School goat. I'll never forget that 33-yard touchdown. I forgot who that was against, but I remember I went crazy.
Hey, just saying, all of Hunter's touchdowns, I threw them. I threw every single one of them.
Boom.
One against Los Angeles, one against Sonora, one against Escalon.
It was the Escalon one. He scored like a 30-yard touchdown against us, or like 50 yards or something.
I don't know. One of them. This what's it called? The Los Banos one? That one was crazy. Caden said he's gonna play. Yeah. Caden's playing running back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Caden's playing.
That's it. That's always been his position though, like since like Packers and stuff.
Yeah.
That
Once
makes sense.
him and I got in the backfield at the same time during the read option, it was disgusting.
No, yeah. Because I remember the team was low-key struggling, but then when they started playing you at QB and Caden at like running back, that's when like we started to cook, and I was like, "This is how."
Oh yeah, our junior year.
Yeah, junior year. No, yeah, and then yeah, because Caden was quarterback, and then like it just like we were losing quite a bit, or not quite a bit, but like we were struggling.
We were struggling to beat teams.
No, yeah, but then when because you were playing slot, right? Or like what were you playing?
I was playing
slot.
And I was playing corner.
Yeah. And then, but then when they put you back at quarterback and they put Caden right next to you in the backfield, it was lethal.
Yeah, and then you had Logan as like a run blocker. It was nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. All thanks to my king, Merek. Holy glaze. Hop off, bro. No. Hey, I'm not doing that ice bucket challenge, by the way, Hunter. I'm not doing it. Appreciate the nomination, but I ain't doing it. Too cold.
Merek, you can't let us down.
Bro, I'm not
you gotta get drafted, bro. Bro, 5 years from now, we're gonna be doing one of these, and we're gonna be like, "Yo, I hope the Niners take Merek." No, the Saints took Kelvin Banks.
Okay, so oh crap.
So now we can't take a tackle in the first round. Now we have to take Will Johnson.
We have to because everyone else fell.
I mean, Campbell's gone, Membo's gone, Kelvin Banks is gone. Will Johnson's a Niner, baby. Assuming, wait, what pick are we?
He's gonna be looking tough.
That was pick 9, so we have 2 more picks. So we have this one. So if they snipe us and take Will Johnson, I'm going to be pissed.
Who's up right now? The Bears?
If the Bears take Will Johnson, I'm going to.
No, their best fit would be. Oh crap! It is
Will Johnson.
Oh crap,
bro! I swear to God. I swear to God.
My favorite thing ever is when Hunter Barnes runs into the end zone after he gets a tutty. He is a celebration hard.
Dude, oh my God. I remember Mr. Marcus got mad at me because I was yelling too much for Hunter.
That's crazy.
He gave me a dirty look. He was I was like,
Hunter, I got a personal foul on me this year against Los Banos.
For what?
It was when I had that one drive where I ran the ball like 9 times in a row.
Oh, yeah.
I got in the end zone and I spun the ball. And I shot the ball.
Oh, they didn't like that.
And then the ref came up to Marcus and then he's like, "4, come here." I went up there. He was like, "Look, I'm not going to throw the flag." He was like, "But don't do that ever again." And then the ref turned around and Marcus dapped me up. It was so
Hell
fun.
yeah.
And I
Hell
did get
yeah.
I got my first ever personal foul against Oristemba. So I got face masked.
Oh yeah.
I got face masked and I like pushed the kid.
Or Stimba, that was homecoming, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I was there. I think I missed the Pittman game that's here. I think that's the only one I missed.
We didn't play Pittman this year.
Oh no, that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Who was it?
That was my first start.
That QB, yeah, that was when it
Yeah.
all came together.
I had 2 passing touchdowns.
Oh yeah, Demon. What was I gonna say? I remember my favorite game from this year was definitely the Atwater game.
Oh, that game was hype.
Crazy game, bro. And they were like, we had like what, like a 4% chance to win.
I think it was like 2.
Yeah, we had like a 2% chance to win, and we beat Atwater, bro.
24. Oh, Jacob Sword.
Jacob Sword.
Just saying, we had never been in that situation if Sword would have just made the first one or the second.
But it's okay. You made it when it mattered.
They all mattered. Dang, he's 6'5", 315, bro.
Bro, I wanted him so bad. I swear, if the Bears get Will Johnson, I don't know who we're gonna pick.
Yeah, I'm telling
If
you,
what was that?
If Will Johnson gets picked right now, I'm getting off the call.
Bro, if Will Johnson gets picked, then we have to trade back. In my opinion.
No.
Well, who would we take? Will Johnson?
We could take anybody. If we trade back, then that could take away opportunities. We have to. And we already have like 13. We have like 13 picks this entire draft. We do not trade back. We need to stick with what we have.
We don't need more. You're right.
We do not need more picks. Because overdrafting just makes our salary so much worse.
Man, I really want Will Johnson. If the Bears take him, the Bears are off.
Bro, if we don't, who's the other corner? What's his name? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know who you're talking about.
But like, I can't think of his name. He's not bad either.
Man, I'm low-key not talking because I'm so nervous. I don't want Will Johnson to go out right now.
If Will Johnson gets picked, is it in? The pick is in.
Pick is in.
Oh my, bro.
Oh, bro.
How long has the pick been in for?
Like 2 minutes.
Oh, that's any second now.
I'm scared, bro.
Bro, I got a fresh haircut for this draft.
They better take Jalon Walker, bro.
Oh my gosh. No, they're gonna take somebody random.
I swear to God, if they don't take Will Johnson.
We have an announcement for you. Live from the heart of the NFL draft right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's right, Colleen. The schedule release marks a pivotal moment.
Oh my God. I thought they were going to announce a trade.
I thought that's what they were announcing too. Is that what you were listening to my TV?
Yeah, I was listening to your TV. I thought they were about to announce
crazy news. Oh, pick is in, bro. This is the top 10 pick. You think Will Johnson goes top 10? Please no.
No. He's going top 11. I'm hoping they're taking Jalon Walker, bro.
Wait, he's the overall rank is Will Johnson. He's 10.
Oh, shoot.
A grade 91.
Jalon Walker's 4.
Wait, are they – wait, well, who's the better corner? Will Johnson's position rank 2.
I think he's the best one, in my opinion, in this draft. But
I agree. Will Johnson is locked down.
He's a dog. Imagine we have Diamador Lenore, Renardo Green, and Will Johnson. Like, that'll be a corner.
Okay, we can't talk about it anymore, bro. You're going to make me trip out.
Yeah. We can't get excited.
Ooh.
Even if they don't pick the Will Johnson, then we still have to worry about Niners potentially selling the pick.
I'd rather sell the pick than him get snatched.
That's true.
So I can't only just sit here and wonder.
Please tell me they take Jalon Walker and not Will Johnson, bro.
I mean, how do you know if you have any viewers in here?
It's on the YouTube.
And
we have 2. Yes. I'm texting people to get them on, bro.
Let's call a spade here. You and I had the same reaction.
Bro, I don't want to look at the phone. I don't want to look at my computer. I don't want to look at anything.
I don't need either, bro. I'm so nervous, bro.
If we don't draft Will Johnson, I'm never playing football again.
Some high stakes, bro.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
they took a time.
Colton
They're
Loveland.
dumbasses. They didn't take Tyler Warren. The Bears are stupid. The Bears are
When I saw a
so
white
dumb.
boy, I was like, who did they take?
The Bears are so dumb. They had Tyler Warren.
Ooh.
Wow.
They're so
That was a
stupid.
stupid pick. That's a horrible pick. Wow. That is an atrocious pick. All right, now
That
we're
was
on
an
the
awful pick. Niners are up. They better
That's
be
an
in
awful
quick.
The Bears sold that pick, bro. That was an awful pick. Bro, we better man, I better see pick is in like in the next minute.
I better see pick is in like now. Oh, it's in.
Oh my god. Please.
That was quick. Kyle Shanahan is never that fast. He always uses the
No,
full
he
set.
never is. Please, bro. Please. Please, man.
Hey, that helmet picture you guys put on the cover was kind of hard.
It was hard, bro. It is hard. Hunter said, "Who should the Niners pick aside Johnson?" Nobody. We should pick
Nobody.
Johnson.
There is no what if. If it's not Will Johnson, I'm switching to being a Bills fan.
Bro, I could see us taking Jalon Walker, but I really hope not. I want Will Johnson.
When was the last time I was on a podcast? Holy crap, it's been a minute.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's ever since that.
Bro, I'm scared we're going to take Jalon Walker now.
John Walker's not bad, but like
He's good, but I want Will Johnson.
They're gonna take a D lineman. They're gonna take like Jason. Like
I swear to God, if we take a D lineman, I'm becoming a Saints fan.
As you heard earlier, the NFL continues to honor sweetness
Swear.
not only for his performance and excellence on the field, but also his commitment to give back to his
I'm so nervous, bro.
Walter Payton.
This was me last year because I wanted Cooper DeJean last year, and we took Ricky P. I mean, Ricky P. Hopefully,
Oh, that's a W. I'm glad we took Ricky P.
yeah. It's just like I really wanted Cooper DeJean last year.
Okay. So the next best corner is Jahdae Barron
He's decent.
because Travis
think
Hunter
Will
was 1, Jahdae Barron was 2, Will Johnson's 3.
Who was one? Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Siobhan Revel, Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame. I like that one.
Uh-huh. I'm scared, bro. We're taking
We need an athletic corner. Will Johnson is 6'2", 202.
Bro, we need him. If we don't take him, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. If we take Jalon, we're probably gonna take Jalon Walker, which is what scares me.
I don't even. What position does he play?
He's a linebacker, so he'd take.
Well, he would take
Bryce
over
on.
Greenlaw, but we can get a nice sub in.
I think D Winters is a dog. I think we can. Like, I think D Winters is a.
That fool is not bad because he went in when he got out.
No, yeah, and he was good. He's got like that Dre mentality. He's got the hunger.
Yeah, that fool's always in the gap.
No, yeah.
Okay, Pick's been in for like 3 minutes, bro.
He has so much. He plays with so much effort.
He's the white
I
boy,
like
right?
him.
Number like
I think
40
we should take
something.
Jalon Walker. Will Johnson should be our pick. I'm scared, bro. I can't do this, bro.
Every year they let me down in the first round. Every year.
Jersey might fly off my body, bro, if we take.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I'm so scared right now. I swear to God. We're going to take Jalon Walker, aren't we?
Stop. Shut up, Joe. I'm just staring at the screen.
I can't even do that, bro. But I can't. I have to look at it.
I can't believe they took Colson Loveland, bro. That's crazy.
That was such a stupid pick. If you're going to take a tight end, take Tyler Warren.
That fool is a dog.
That fool is a dog. And they still have Cole Kmet. So what are they doing? Cole Kmet's a dog too.
He's not bad too. Oh my gosh.
I'm scared, bro. I can't do this. I need to look away. I need to look away, bro.
Needs offensive tackle, cornerback, an edge rusher,
There's
a
a
D
quarterback
tackle.
right there.
Will Johnson is the best fit.
Please,
Welcome. I'm back.
please.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
stressing.
You gotta be quiet because we're trying to like meditate for this Niner pick. We need Will Johnson.
You got me on the edge of my seat.
I'm literally standing in it.
I can't sit. I can't sit.
We've been on. Hey, the pick has been in since the first 45 seconds. By the way, so we've been waiting for the last 5 minutes on what they pick. The double tight end will be interesting. Maybe swap at fullback.
Oh, that could work. Cole Kmet.
That's actually not bad. That's what they said.
But I think they could have waited. They could have waited.
They could have waited, or even pick up Tyler Warren, bro. Or not even get a tight end. They're idiots. Oh my gosh, I can't sit still.
Bro, I can't do this.
Do you think we did it? I have a lot of faith. I love the 49ers. I love them.
I love them too, but
no, there's no but. No, we love them. Whatever they pick.
They pissed me off in the first round.
Every year. Every year,
man.
Oh my.
Piss me off. Don't PMO. Don't PMO.
We have it set up. Everything is set up for us to win right now. We could take there's two different people we could pick from. We could pick Jahdae Barron or Will Johnson, and I'll be happy.
Bro, just rip the Band-Aid off, Kyle. Rip the Band-Aid off.
It's okay. Just do what the people want, please.
Kyle, for once in your life, do what we want. Kyle and John, please. Maybe John Lynch will take Will Johnson because John Lynch was a DB.
It's never worked like that any year.
That's true.
Oh my gosh! By the way,
we love drafting D linemen. We love drafting D linemen.
Bryce, you caught up on all the picks?
Yeah.
Okay. So you I don't know what they were thinking last pick. They sold big time.
So hard. Colston Loveland was crazy, bro.
That's a crazy pick. That fool was
a tight end. A tight end is kind of crazy.
Not even Tyler Warren.
Oh, please.
Stop. They can't do this to me, bro. They can't do
the longest wait ever.
Oh my god. I feel like I've been waiting here for an eternity, bro.
Oh my gosh, hurry up.
Please, bro. Please.
Oh, I said if we don't pick a top 3 DB, Bryce, if it's not Will Johnson, I'm leaving. Okay? I'm leaving. I'm gonna have to take a breather and come back.
Oh, okay. Watch, you're gonna take Jalen Walker.
Shut up, stupid.
Swear to God, stop.
Stop. Just sit in silence and stare at the phone.
I'm gonna throw up. Hurry up and tell us.
Kyle Shanahan entering 9th season as 49ers.
This is the longest,
hired Roberts. Oh, wait. Oh.
Bryce, you the way you just messed with us by moving that mouse, bro.
Oh my gosh, dude, I thought it was in.
Are you kidding me? Not even Jalon Walker, bro. Of course we take a DN. Of course we take a DN. You're fucking kidding me, bro. I'm sorry. We don't like to cuss on this podcast, but I just did.
I'm so over the first round of every
course we get
49ers season, bro.
Try not to draft an edge. Challenge impossible.
You could have picked any other edge. Let's figure out who else we could have picked. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not good. Okay? I'm hitting that fool with the nastiest kick step and then driving him into the ground.
Now the Cowboys are going to get Will Johnson.
Oh, my gosh, bro. Of course.
That's a dog shit pick, bro. Of course we take a DN. When do we not take a DN? We could have at least taken Jalon Walker.
Bro, we did get the third best DN, though.
Yeah, but we could have had the
position ranked the third best. He technically it was a steal because overall rank he's a 12. He was ranked 12th in the whole class. So I mean, technically, according to ESPN, it was a steal. He got drafted one spot under what he was supposed to do.
He's actually okay. So he runs a 4.7.
But you guys,
he weighs 265. He's 6'5". He's from Georgia.
That's impressive, though. That's really good.
That's actually really good. All scouts average, he was 5.
Oh my god, bro!
The pick is already in for the Cowboys. The Cowboys know what they want.
I knew we were going to take an edge rusher too.
It's going to be Will Johnson. Watch. They're going to get Will Johnson.
Okay, he's from
Their
Georgia,
pick's
so
already
he
in.
plays
It
in a
didn't
big
take
league.
that
He
long.
knows what he's doing.
Man, I am so mad.
I'm so mad that we just took him right now, bro.
Michael Williams, bro.
Oh, wait. We actually had to take him. We lost Javon Hargrave.
Okay, and we did lose Leonard Floyd, but like we could have had Will Johnson.
Actually, our middle defense is kind of suffering right now. That's actually now I think that's not a bad pick. Because we still have
I was
DBs, but
thinking
we could have
either
got Will Johnson. Oh, I'm so pissed. What are they saying? Who's Olive Tree?
We have a comment.
Why didn't they take offensive
Olive
linemen?
Tree
They're getting really
Sports.
old on the Niners, and it's time to start rebuilding on the line for Purdy. No, it's not. Leave it alone. Draft has been interesting so far. I agree, bro.
No, he's right. I wanted to know lineman. We take fucking edge.
Oh, selection already made. Tyler Booker.
Tyler Booker would have been a dog for the Niners. You're kidding me, bro. I can't do this. You see this?
Overall rank was 51, bro. That is not that good. That's a second round pick they just took in the first round.
This team.
That's a reach and a half.
He's an 80, like his grade's 85 compared to a 91. I mean, I feel like it's probably one of the worst picks in the first round. That's Cliff for me.
That is probably the worst pick, other than I would say, what's his face?
Colston Loveland.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was so bad.
Yeah, the tight end by the Bears when they have Cole Kmet.
Yes, bro. That was awful. When we saw that, Joe and I just started laughing, bro. That was bummed.
Okay, that was at least we didn't take Colston Loveland. Are you kidding me, bro? I'm so mad. I wanted if we weren't gonna take Will Campbell or Johnson, I wanted Jalon Walker.
He's still available, which is very, very surprising that he's still available. I was thinking that the Niners were going to go out and get a linebacker since they only have.
We should have gone. I thought we should have. Michael Williams is
linebackers in the draft.
I'm so mad.
Joe, you're always
but maybe he might pan out.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, we can't press on the pod.
Okay.
It's not the live stream, bro. We can't even edit it out.
If we did,
you don't edit it out anyway.
There we go. We got a comment. We got a comment on the more recent draft.
If we did take a linebacker, we should have took Jalon Walker, bro.
I'm so mad right now.
6'2", 245, 6'3", 244, 6'2", 245. Oh my gosh! Why didn't we take him, bro? 6'2", 202 pounds, most athletic corner I've seen in years. Oh my god, bro. I hate the 49ers. I'm such a Bills fan now.
Me too.
I'm a Bills fan.
Who do you guys think the Dolphins are getting here?
I don't even know. I have no clue.
They're going to get
probably what it says best fit. They're probably going to take Derek Armand.
I could see them taking Jalon Walker. I am so mad right now.
Okay, at least our guy's hyped to go to the league. He's dapping okay, I like this guy.
Okay, maybe he'll be a good energy guy. As long as we take a right tackle in the second round. Okay. Maybe if he uses that on the field, maybe him and Bosa will be dogs.
Look at him, bro.
He's pumped to go to the Niners.
Hey, I mean, the Niners is D-line heaven, so I would be hyped too.
Okay, but we got to remember, we have Salah now. Salah, whatever you want to say his name is. Salah, bro? Oh, no, my God.
Man. Okay, we can afford the linebacker. Like, D. Winters, I think he's a dog.
Okay, no. I kind of
corner.
like this. We need to focus. Okay, next position, corner. After that, linebacker. After that,
I think we need a lineman. No, I think we need a lineman second round. Then we get a corner in the third round.
Linemen fall, and you know that. If they don't go in the first round, they fall to like round 3 and 4.
I don't know, man. I mean, we did get
comments
from
YouTube.
Bro.
No, you know what? No, I catch your trip because we took a Puny last year in the third round, and he was a dog.
Bro, we took Brock Purdy in the 7th, bro.
Okay, boys. We have two comments from the YouTube. I'm going to pin the first one first. Cheeto Burger says, you can be a Raiders fan with me, assuming that they're going to talk about Joe saying that he hates the 49ers.
I'm extremely
tempted. Olive Tree Sports, they said that the Dolphins are going to draft Tua a new CTE scan. very interesting to see
What
that
valid?
comment coming from.
Do you think Hufungus
All
should be a
True
priority
Sport.
replace?
And then-
I don't think so.
No, we have Jair Brown and Mustafa. Jair
Yeah.
Brown and Mustafa are dogs.
Mustafa's already better.
Mustafa played better than Hufanga did last season when Hufanga played. So
True.
I think Hufanga is good, but I just
I think he's
Mustafa,
washed.
yeah, ever since he tore his ACL, in a bad way.
Ever since that block
there's Oscar
he had
Drummond.
at Green Bay, or that blocked PAT, ever since then. Or no, it was a punt.
Oscar.
It was a punt.
Oscar
Says the
Drummond,
Packers is always accepting new fans.
The
bro.
Packers always nope. I will
Very
never be a
interesting
Packers
to
fan.
see.
Get out of here, Oscar. I do miss you though, Oscar. I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Let's get Oscar on.
Oscar, get on.
Come to Philly. We just won a Super Bowl. Hell nah.
Ew. I'll never say that again. I'm sorry, but if you say something
Never
that
say that
might have to
again.
be
It's
banned.
crazy.
Bro, Merek's gonna kick you off the podcast.
Banning someone from our podcast is
Merek's gonna
crazy.
ban you off the podcast.
I'll never be a Philly fan ever. I'm always a Niners fan. As much as I talk crap and get mad, I'm a Niners fan.
Oh, the pick is in.
Merek's coming for you, bro. Oh my
hate-
god.
I did go for Philly though, because I hate the Chiefs. But
The division he's playing in has some really good defensive linemen in Philadelphia. You got to beat Philadelphia.
The pick is in. Interesting to see.
it'll be in for the next 10 minutes.
Man, I'm not happy right now.
Yeah.
I need to take
Well, I
a
mean, the
breather.
Cowboys
bro.
actually went pretty quickly.
Oscar Drummond. Click on Oscar Drummond's comment. This is making me laugh. Speaking as a fan of sport, I'd kill myself before being a fan of any Philadelphia team.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
crazy. Oh my god.
Oh
you know
my
what?
God,
I'm very
that's
mad right now,
stupid.
but Oscar, you made this whole situation better by saying that. That was really funny.
No, I'm still mad. That didn't really make
I'm
it.
still mad. I lied. I'm still
Shout
pissed.
out Oscar for real, for real.
Shout out Oscar real for.
Get Oscar on, bro.
I need to take a breather, bro. I am so mad right now, and I need to call my dad.
Bro needs to blow some steam.
I'll be back in like.
No, you're good.
I gotta run to the store anyways.
Okay.
I'll be back. Shake my head.
Oh my god, bro. All right, let's get a guest on here. There's got to be someone. 70s Flyers could take out any NFL team on the field. Okay. I don't know much hockey, but I do know that the 70s Flyers were really good. So maybe that's not a crazy take.
But I still want to go for a Phillies team, a Philadelphia team for sure.
We got a DM from
Damn.
Jared Partita. Jared Partita wants to come on the pod. We let Jared Partita on the pod.
Sure, he could come on. Let's get his takes. Send him the link.
Okay.
Vegas
Jared,
Knights for life.
let me copy this link. Jared, I'm sending you the
Tell him
link
to
on
download
messages,
the app.
right?
Tell him to download the app. He needs to download the app, Joe. Unless he's joining on the
Download
computer.
it on StreamYard. Nah, man, Vegas Knights for life. Is that a hockey team? I don't know. I don't know hockey. I know. Oh no,
Yeah.
the Vegas.
The Golden Knights are pretty good. Bro just put in
They won a chip in their
Levy
first
just
ever
put in
year. Didn't the Golden Knights win the chip in their expansion?
they won the chip within a couple of years of being in the NHL. So they're a solid team right now. I like their pregame like ritual where they have like a gladiator fight. I think that's pretty interesting to see. I enjoy. I dabble in a little bit of hockey here and there. I go for the San Jose Sharks. I mean, they're not worth a damn at all. They freaking suck, but they do have good prospects in Will Smith and Macklin Celebrini. Which if I were to get a hockey jersey, Macklin Celebrini is what I'm putting on my back.
My king.
Celebrini is such a dog.
I love
man,
Macklin
Celebrini
Celebrini.
can get it.
Real. Kenneth Grant goes to the nuts. I don't like that pick. I personally don't like Kenneth Grant.
Kenneth Grant
from Michigan.
You don't like him?
Okay. I'm sending the link to Jared right now. I don't like him. And I don't like any of the D tackles in this draft. Like, especially how the Browns took Mason Graham. Like, that was just crazy work. Okay, I sent Jared the link. He should be joining very shortly. Brent
on
Burns
the
till the end of my
clock,
days.
we have
Hey, that's valid.
Indianapolis.
I love Brent Burns. I'll miss that team with Brent Burns, Joe Pavelski, Joe Thornton. We had when we went to the Stanley Cup and lost to the Penguins. That was sad. Why is Chevy to the Levy?
2016.
That was prime year. Oh my gosh.
My mouse is like very finicky right
God,
now.
it's Abram Flores is Chevy to the Levy. How did that take me so long to pick that up? He's the one that's been thirst trapping this whole time. The pick is already in.
Putting emojis.
This stream would have been over 10 minutes ago if the NFL just announced the picks right when they were made.
I know. But they have to like write it down on a card, and then they have to make it all dramatic, walking to the podium. It's just like
Still, that takes like 2 minutes. Colston Loveland, I'm so dead. At least, okay. I hate our pick, but at least we didn't take Colston Loveland with the 10th pick. Set up a credit card so I can dono. Oh my God,
set up a credit card so I can dono.
Oh, he's asking for the credit card number.
Okay, we have
Jared.
We have a special guest, Jared Partita, coming on the podcast. Well, actually, not the podcast, it's a live stream. We're bringing him in. We're going to talk a little bit, talk about the draft so far. Jared, break us through your thoughts so far on the draft.
Kind of saw 3 linemen going into the top 9. I thought Armand Membu was going to drop a little bit, not too far.
I thought he was coming to us.
I thought so too. I thought
and we took
Armand
freaking
Membu
Michael
was
Williams,
a 49er. Michael Williams, don't sleep on Georgia D lineman, man. Don't sleep on Georgia D lineman. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sleeping. He wasn't my first pick. I will say he wasn't my first pick.
He was like my last pick.
I wouldn't really say last either.
We always disappoint in the first round. There's never a time. There's never a time where the Niners make the right pick in the first round. Never.
Again, but we do need
selections in. Tyler Warren from Penn State gets drafted.
That's who the Bears should have taken. That's who the Bears should have taken. Tyler Warren's a dog. That's a great pick for the Colts. That's an amazing pick for the Colts. Tyler Warren's a dog. He's like George Kittle. He's literally the next George Kittle.
I don't even know why the Bears would even take a tight end, let alone a second round tight end.
Loveland is crazy. My son, my canonical son.
Atlanta Falcons are on the clock. I think the Falcons go. Oh, I don't know.
The Niners try to trade up.
Maybe.
I'm glad we didn't. Didn't.
I wish we did and took freaking Membo. I'm pissed.
If anything,
it's unfortunate.
I would like the idea of trading down. I would like the idea of trading down.
I thought we should have traded down. I thought we should have taken Will Johnson, bro. Merek literally left because he was pissed because we didn't take Will Johnson. I at least wanted Jalon Walker if we were going to take a linebacker, lineman type guy.
I wanted Will Johnson as well.
I wanted Will Johnson so bad, bro. I wanted Membo, and then my second was Johnson.
I'm with you there.
Man, I'm not happy with that pick. After this pick, we're halfway through.
It's okay.
We are only halfway through.
Surprising, and we're only an hour. We're only an hour and 43 minutes in, almost 2 hours, but it's not pretty bad. And we started a little bit early, so I'd say we're only like an hour and 30 minutes into that.
It's moving faster now that like the first pick is over.
I think what also makes the podcast, or not, I keep calling it a podcast, but what makes it go by a little bit faster is we have a mixture of people coming onto the podcast and kind of giving their own reviews. Obviously, we have Jared on here. He's been a little bit quiet, but we're going to ask him a little bit of questions. But we also have chat, and I think chat has a good integration. Jared, let me pick your brain a little bit. Obviously, you're kind of for the defensive end that the 49ers drafted. What do you think about the picks before? What do you think about the Jaguars trading up.
That surprised me. Honestly, that was truly shocking seeing Jaguars on the clock at pick 2. I did not expect it. Truly.
That was crazy, and
Truly.
it was a good move for the Jags, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
It was indeed because not only are they drafting a very good player, but they are drafting both a cornerback and a wide receiver, which truly that's a steal. Like 2 for 1. Come on, man. How can you
Yeah,
pass
two
on that?
positions that they do desperately need too, which I definitely
Indeed.
do think that's a good position to take. Joe seems a little unsettled. He's currently talking on his phone, which is okay. So Jared Ashton Genty went to the Raiders. What do you think about that?
Ashton, my brother is a big Raiders fan, and my uncle is a huge Chargers fan. Honestly,
Ew.
I think that Genty at 6 is going to make the Raiders go from bad to decent.
Okay,
From bad to
that's
decent.
I like
I
Genty.
honestly, I kind of
that Joe.
agree.
No, go ahead.
Good. So what I was gonna say is I kind of agree. I think Ashton Genty is gonna elevate the team and kind of bring them to push them above the hill. But the problem I see is that they don't have an offensive line for him to run behind. So I feel like it's either he's gonna get a big run or he's gonna get hit for a loss. I think he's either gonna get maybe if he gets past the O line, I think he gets 5-6 yards. But if the pocket collapses, I think he's losing 3 or 4. So it just depends on how everyone else wants to run. And I think that they need to build an O-line in front of Ashton Genty for him to kind of pan out. And I think that's the problem, them drafting him so high without having an offensive line. That's why I thought the Raiders were going to pass on that, maybe get a defensive player, or did Shador Sanders get picked yet?
I don't believe so. No.
Joe?
Nope. You know what's funny? Michael Williams only had 5.5 sacks last season, and that's the guy we drafted. I knew we'd sell the bag. We do it every year.
I'm telling you, Joe.
But what I was saying was, I thought that the Raiders might go for a quarterback.
No, I knew they were getting Genty. What were you saying, Jared?
Do not sleep on Georgia players.
I'm sleeping.
Do not sleep on Georgia players.
I'm sleeping.
No,
I'm
Joe.
freaking sleeping, bro. Where's my pillow?
Excuse the noise in the background.
I'm sleeping on it.
Currently visiting my family in San Diego.
Oh, you're still in San Diego?
I'm still in San Diego.
Look, this is me. This is me on Michael Williams.
Did bro just pull out a pillow?
Yeah, it's my blow pop pillow.
That's crazy.
Frick Michael Williams.
The Falcons are taking a long time to even put in this pick. They've had 10 minutes and they haven't even put in a single pick. And there's 2 decent players. I mean, they have the second best linebacker on the table, which they don't need a linebacker, it says. And then they also have the second best defensive tackle, which they do need. I feel like it would be a no-brainer to go get that defensive tackle. What do you guys think?
I feel like it'd be a no-brainer to go with Jalon Walker.
Agreed.
But they don't need a linebacker.
But he can pass rush.
Yeah.
He's like
It's interesting to see. I'm shocked by.
He's like a Micah Parsons who he could go into coverage and also he could put his hand on the dirt, you know.
Yeah. It's just interesting. They're letting this clock run out, so they really are indecisive. I have no idea what's going on here. So, Jared, how's your spring break been so far, man?
Spring break, man, it's been real nice and relaxing. I've been enjoying the nice oceanside weather. It's so much better than the valley, that's for sure. I told my uncle that I was gonna move here when I'm older, once I have like my money up and stuff. Like it is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Super.
I'm not happy.
How was your Easter, man?
And it was great. Went to church with my family. Obviously I was over here, so I couldn't go to my home church. But we went to church, had a nice service. We ate some like really good tacos. Those were pretty good, and just went home
Nice.
and rest.
So
Okay,
obviously
hurry up.
we're known for a sports podcast. Jared, let me hear one of your craziest sports takes so far, and let's get a good talking point. Let me hear a crazy sports take.
If Brock Purdy wants over 50 a year, I think we should trade him.
You know what? I don't blame you. I think that's a good. He turned down $40 million a year. I was like, bro, come on. He should have taken $40 million a year. $50 million is a little too crazy for me.
Give me a minute.
Okay, that's
Okay,
that's a
valid
very
take.
good take, and I
That's a
think,
valid take.
and I don't think that's a crazy take either.
Mm-hmm.
This Atlanta pick is taking a long time to get submitted.
I know. I'm like, bro, it can't be that deep.
Oops, sorry. Especially when they have players that they need. On the clock is Atlanta. Some of the notable players in this draft: Will Johnson still available, James Pierce Jr., an edge from Tennessee,
How is James Pierce not gone?
cornerback from Texas,
We could have just let
Jalen
let
Walker,
James
linebacker.
Pierce fall. We should have just let James Pierce fall. Or we should have let James Pierce fall to us.
Jalen Walker gets picked. The second
Boom.
best.
That's what the Niners should have done. That's a very good pick. I think Jalon Walker is a dog.
I definitely agree. And what Jared said earlier when he first came on is that he could play in the pass rush or he could play back in coverage. So he will be able to play very good no matter what they need him to do.
Which is why he should have been a Niner, but we took Michael Williams instead.
All right, I'm back.
Michael Williams is out of the league in 4 years. Will Johnson's going to the Cardinals, bro. Actually, no. Derek Harmon's probably going to the Cardinals.
I'm surprised Will Johnson's still on the board.
He should have went to the Niners.
What pick?
Yeah.
Are
Next
we
on the clock is the
We're on the
Bengals.
16.
We're at 16.
We're halfway there.
We're on the Bengals. The Bengals' next pick, they need a corner, an edge, a wide receiver, a tight end, and an offensive guard. I don't agree with the wide receiver. I feel like they just re-signed T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. I don't really think they need a wide receiver right now. I do think that they need to reinforce the defensive. So I believe if Will Johnson doesn't get taken here, I think the Bengals take Will Johnson. That's just my take. What do you guys think?
I'm so mad.
I like the Bengals taking Will Johnson, especially because their defense was atrocious last season. Truly, it lost them a lot of games. The offense, one of the best offenses in recent memory, I'd say, because like Joe Burrow, like passing yard leader, Triple Crown winner in Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, he could be a wide receiver number one in any other team, but he chose to stay with Joe Burrow, and I respect that, honestly, truly.
I thought he was an honor for sure.
Like, he is truly amazing. But the Bengals need defensive players. I expect them to target the defensive side of the football this draft.
No, yeah, that's a very good.
I totally agree. Their offense could go put out 45, 50 points, but their defense is going to give up 60 to 70. So if they could kind of cut down that gap that they have in the defense, where early in the season they lost to the Patriots because of their defense. Their offense was perfectly fine. Their defense just let up a lot of points that just kind of lost them a playoff spot. And I think if the Bengals went to the playoffs, I think they would have made a run, and I think history would have been different. I think Joe Burrow definitely would have won MVP. In my opinion, I think Joe Burrow was the most deserving player of the MVP, but because of the lack of success of his team in the regular season, they weren't able to make a postseason debut, causing him to win the MVP.
That was my king, Josh Allen.
I agree.
I think if you're going off of a most valuable player, statistically the best player on the team, Joe Burrow was the best player in football last year.
I mean, he did have more touchdowns. But Josh Allen was explosive as hell. He could run and throw.
Josh Allen is explosive. And I'm not taking credit away from Josh Allen because Josh Allen does crazy things. Josh Allen should have gone to the Super Bowl, but of course the Chiefs just walk away with another.
Josh Allen got that first down, 100%.
Year.
Josh Allen got that first
The pick is in as we speak. The Cardinals just got their pick in. We're probably going to have to sit here and wait for a little bit because they're probably running an ad on NFL Network right now. So we're going to have to wait a little bit. But I do think that if they don't take Will Johnson here, I think they're going to go for the next corner, maybe the corner from Tennessee. I think that's my best guess. I'm going to scroll down here.
Mm-hmm.
Will Johnson, they had that corner from Texas, from Texas.
Will Johnson better be going for Barron.
Also Kentucky. That Kentucky corner. It's pretty fast.
Oh, yeah. I just forget his name.
And I think the Bengals, if Will Johnson doesn't go here, I think the Bengals definitely take Will Johnson. They really do need a good corner. They really do need a great defense. So that's the most important aspect that's going on right now. So it's interesting to see. I'm excited to kind of see what they go here. We might have to wait a little bit because, like I said, the
NFL.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm mad, bro. I'm still mad about the Michael Williams, bro. How is Michael
If anyone
Williams?
in chat,
Have hope, Joe. Have hope.
We have a few people sitting in chat. If anyone in chat wants to come on the podcast, you're always welcome. But we have Merek back. Merek, welcome to the podcast yet again. Took your breather. I'm pretty sure you.
Oh, we got O-lineman and quarterback connection.
You seem quite upset about the pick. We were talking to Jared. Jared thinks that it was actually a really good pick. What do you think, Jared?
It's a lineman thing.
It's a lineman thing.
We always take linemen. It's a curse.
We always take linemen in the first round.
Now we have
Solomon Thomas, Nick Bosa.
A starting rusher on the opposite end of Nick Bosa, which honestly is what Nick really needs.
That should have been Joey Bosa. We should have signed Joey Bosa.
I don't like
Joey
Bosa at his asking price, I think.
Walker Nolan is a Cardinal. That's a good pick. I like Walker Nolan.
Walker Nolan, the defensive tackle.
What I missed.
Okay. I think Will Johnson is going
where
to
did
the.
Where did Jalen go? Falcons?
Yeah, Jalen went to the Falcons.
Good. Stay there forever.
Yeah, Jalen Walker went to the Falcons just now.
He would have been a better pick than Michael Williams, bro. I would have taken him over Michael Williams.
I can't believe we just did that.
I'm so mad.
Bengals on the clock. Their best fit is James Pierce Jr., the edge. But I do think they go corner here. I think it would be crazy not to take
They better go with Will Johnson.
Will Johnson
second best corner in.
Why don't we trade up and get Will Johnson? I'm down to trade up and get Will Johnson. We have 13 picks. We can use them.
I mean, you have a lot of picks in this draft. You guys have the depth to do this.
I like what Merek said.
That could be a possibility.
I really like what Merek said about like O-linemen always come in the third and fourth round, like good O-linemen. And last year we got Puny in the third round. He was very good for us. I say it's worthwhile to trade up.
He was the best lineman all year for rookies.
Exactly. He had a very high grade. He was very, very good. I think we can afford it if we were to trade up right now and take an O-lineman in the third round. We have 2 third-round picks. Sacrifice our second-round pick, and we can get a first-round.
Agreed.
I think it'd be a good move to trade up for Will Johnson, but I doubt we will. John Lynch doesn't like to
trade down. I'm calling. What's Kyle Shanahan's number?
I don't know.
John Lynch.
Trust me, I've been trying to find out.
Hey, Joe, you can find out.
Joe.
I got a website.
Joe is able to find out.
Maybe potentially.
49ers.
Don't leak it though.
I'm leaking it, and then everyone's gonna swat him.
No, I can't find him. Kyle Shanahan full name. Kyle Michael Shanahan. Okay.
408-562-4949. San Francisco 49ers primary phone.
Okay, so we're calling that number basically.
Someone call him.
I'm so down. I will.
Call him right now.
What's their number? What's the number?
408.
Give me a sec. 408
562
562
4949.
4949. All right.
Thank you for calling the San Francisco 49ers. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now.
It's closed.
Information and luxury suites, please visit 49ers.com. To reach 49ers security, please press 1. For 49ers Kids Club, please press 2.
Press 1. Send the security on them.
Please press 3.
I'll send the security on them.
Please. Your call is being transferred. Please
Send it
hold.
to the draft room.
We're on the security.
Thank you for calling the San Francisco 49ers. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. For 49ers ticket information and luxury suites, please visit 49ers.com. To reach 49ers security, please press 1. For 49ers
I
Kids
said
Club,
1.
please press 2. Your call is being transferred.
Again,
Please
bro.
hold. Thank you for calling the San Francisco 49ers.
Bro,
Our office hours are Monday through Friday.
they're not going to pick up his number.
It's the offices are closed, Joe.
Bro, I wanted to say to the guards, I
offices
said,
are
hey,
closed.
y'all got to
It's
check
not
that
closed to that
stadium.
high.
Y'all got to check that stadium for some methamphetamine because I think Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch both took a fat dose before
Will
this draft.
Johnson is running
No,
across the
you-
50-yard line right now. Get Will Johnson right now.
Will Johnson. Draft him. Trade up.
Send security to the draft room.
Wait, hey, John Lynch. I'm going to try and look for John Lynch's number.
I don't even watch the draft anymore.
Me neither, bro.
I'm
Wait,
so
John Lynch age. How old is he?
retarded.
Oh, okay, I found a John Lynch that's 52, but he says he lives in New York.
Stay there. Go be a Giants owner. I'm sold.
For real. That's what I'm saying.
Bengals pick is in. Very interesting to see.
It's going to be Will Johnson. Will Johnson is gone. We should have traded up.
I think
should've picked
that the Seahawks draft a wide receiver.
Seahawks are probably going to take Matthew Golden or Emeka Obokwu from Ohio. They do need a wide receiver. They have Cooper Kupp and they have Cooper Kupp and JSN.
Yeah, but they
unless
need
they
that
need
young.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jared?
They need that young spark.
Yeah.
Another young
guess-
player to help them. What if they take Matthew Golden?
Matthew Golden's a good receiver, but I don't think it's I don't think it's smart. JSN is really young. JSN's still young. Oh, Merek's
He is
gone.
still young.
He is young, but learning under Cooper Kupp is something that you kind of want. You kind of want to bring someone in that will learn from
guess.
Cooper Kupp.
I guess you're right. I'm pissed, bro.
I hate to cut this short because I obviously want to be here, but I leave in a couple of hours and I have to finish packing.
Oh no, you're good, bro.
Yeah, you're good, Jared. Hey, thanks for
You call
stopping by,
somebody
man.
No, of course, man.
It was good. It was good to
Anytime.
pick your brain. Take care, man.
You too.
Better,
Bryce,
bro.
See you, bro.
Joe, Merek, you guys all have a
Peace.
good day.
You too. Good day, sir.
Yep.
You too, bro. All right, now if the Bengals take Will Johnson, I'm gonna be pissed.
Because then the Bengals are stacked.
Yeah, the Bengals will probably be a Super Bowl contender if they take him.
I don't even want to watch this draft anymore, bro.
Frick the draft. Frick the 49ers.
I don't want to watch until the 56th pick or whatever we have.
Wait.
The pick is still in. We're still.
Why are they taking so long, bro?
We can't do what we did.
This is the mood right now. Fuck the 49ers. Fuck the 49ers. Okay. Shamar Stewart, dumbasses, bro. James Pierce was available.
Why are these teams so trash?
So
Okay,
dumb.
hold on.
How
There's
are-
gotta be there's gotta be something. I was talking to my dad. He was like, "There's gotta be something like they saw something wrong with Will Johnson." There's something. If all these teams are passing up on Will Johnson when they're the best fit and that's what they need, and they keep just passing up and getting the different players, there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, maybe fitness wise or like just in
Could be
general,
character issues.
because I don't know why so many teams would. Yeah, character issues too is very important too, and I feel like that's something that I noted that when Merek showed us, you guys' draft pick walking down the what's it called, I don't know, the stage, I should say. He was very energetic, very happy to be on the 49ers. So I think that's kind of what you're looking for. Someone who wants to be on the team, someone who doesn't have a bad attitude. Maybe Will Johnson just doesn't have a good attitude. Maybe that's what affected his draft stock.
It's very possible.
Because if this many teams that are in need of a corner have passed on him, then it should say something.
I am so bummed.
Do you think the Seahawks go and take him?
No. I bet you they pass up on him too.
I think the Seahawks.
They're going to take James Pierce. Or they could take a wide receiver, but I just don't see it. I just don't think that's
here. Let's make a guess. James Pierce. That's our guess.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get it right.
The pick better be in, bro.
The pick is not in. There you have a couple more minutes left.
Oh, they shaved off a lot of minutes, so the pick has to be in because it was like at 8 minutes.
I can't believe that happened.
I still can't believe we took Michael Williams, bro.
Okay, but I kind of like it.
I don't. I like him, but I just don't like the pick itself.
No, yeah, no, I agree with that. No, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so butthurt right now. Oh,
me too. I wanted Will Johnson. If I had Will Johnson, I'd be bouncing off the walls right now.
Facts. I would have never left.
Bro, I'm pissed.
I'm about to go play GTA and just rob every store in Los Santos.
Bro, for real. I'm about to make the Indian clerk beg for his life 40 different times. What I always do is I always make him surrender and then I shoot him, and it's really funny.
I hate the 49ers, bro. I hate them.
Me too. Me too. Dare I play the song again?
No, because the viewers.
No. We do not want to get copyrighted.
Oh,
right.
facts. Well, there goes the podcast. Hope everyone enjoyed watching it for the last couple months.
Oh my god.
I will be switching teams. I am now a Bills
Not
fan.
me playing Clash Royale right now.
Low key, I want to be a Bengals fan just because of Joe Burrow.
Bro,
just because of Joey Buckets.
I can't believe that happened, bro. I can't even sit down.
The pick is in.
I don't even care. I hate the phone.
Me too.
Oh, I got some scratches. I'm not old enough yet. Wait, you have to be 18 to be?
I'm gonna hop on in 30 minutes. Sorry.
You have to be
shoot, you're 18.
No, I'm 18 on Sunday.
You know what? We ain't gonna judge you.
Let's see.
Bryce, CP's gonna hop on the pod in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so the winning numbers are right here.
When do the Packers draft? Let's see.
I think they're like 24.
Packers are 23. You were one off.
I was almost there.
I think it'll be a good amount of time for CP to get on. Oh, my bad.
No, yeah, I think they will definitely be. And if not, he can always talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really curious with it. I think they're going to go James Pierce Jr. I don't think Will Johnson's going to get picked.
Yeah, they're going.
I think he's going to fall.
Maybe he falls to the Niners in the second.
What are the yeah, I was about to say that. What are the odds that he just falls to the Niners?
Never in a million years. I don't want him anymore.
We're going through all the 5 stages of grief, bro.
I'm not a Niner fan anymore.
Bro's not dead.
Okay, 25, 15, 21.
Oh, Gary is the Bell or is Zabel?
That's a horrible pick, bro.
What?
North
Why
Dakota
is everyone
State?
He's the
passing
best
up on him?
North Dakota State, though, that's a D2 school. That's the school Trey Lance came from.
But
Well,
But
we
look,
see
he's
what
a
the
number
school does.
You know what?
one.
I'm happy with it because that means our O-line will cook, our D-line will cook the Seahawks.
Okay. How do I play this one? Crossword explorer.
Will Johnson goes here. What do you guys think?
No. No, they're gonna take no. They needed it.
No.
They needed the end bad.
Yeah, or they could go with Will Johnson.
They even need offense.
I swear to God, like a year from now, if Will Johnson's like rookie of the year, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay, the winning letters. Okay. UISMDO.
Bro's gambling on the pod. I love it.
Well, the last one I completely
gotta get
whiffed. The last
his money up.
scratcher.
Why is
Most
the
of ever
comment
won from a
section down?
scratcher. I won $60.
Comment section, let us know you're here. Oh, that's
We have.
you
I
want
mean, we have 5 people. We have a good amount of viewers on.
the amount,
But
the
it's
best,
just-
the most I've won off a scratch off ticket was $5.
I got 60.
You're lucky.
Yeah, but when you get taxed, it's more like 10% of that. So I got like 50 something. Why did Nathan just send me on Live 360? Love ya. See, this is full sitting
He
outside
wants
my
you to come
house.
outside. He wants you to come outside.
Let's full outside my house, bro. If he's outside my house, I'm gonna have to murder him. I'm kidding, Pod. I'm kidding. Hey,
Pod, we're
boy,
playing Senior Assassination.
no one's outside my house.
Got our water guns here.
Mine's already in the car loaded.
I keep mine with me 24/7, bro.
I keep mine in the car. I have one in my room, one in the car.
Well, I have my little blicky that I keep in my pocket, and then I have my big one that I just carry.
Bro, Cooper was being annoying that one day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Robert Cooper, if you're in this pod,
Bro, I kept telling him to stop because I thought you were gonna shoot him, bro.
I was. I even asked you and Jason.
I know. I was like, that's why I kept telling him to stop. I was like, bro, you're gonna get yourself shot.
I was gonna dip. I was gonna be like, sorry, bro. Okay, I don't understand this one. You're 18 letters. I have to make a word.
Was it one of the crossword ones?
Oh, see back for play instructions. Odds of winning any prize is a 1 in 4. Nice.
Nice.
Cash prize is a 1 in 9. Prizes of this game range from free ticket to $100. Prizes of $600 or less can be
This is
redeemed.
what we do while we wait and we
Play
gamble.
instructions. Scratch your 18 letters box to reveal your 18 letters. Scratch the corresponding letters on the crossword puzzle if you uncover 2 or more complete words. Bro, I completely messed it up. I just scratched everything off before reading instructions. I'm an idiot.
Oh my god.
Oh, I went at 1 anyways. I hate
Bro,
scratchers.
me too. I buy too many of them. Ever since I turned 18, I've low-key had an addiction.
They're cheap. They're like $2. The one I got $60 off of was a $10 scratcher though. It's my girlfriend buys them for me. I don't even buy them.
Oh yeah, because you're not.
I'm not 18 until Sunday.
Yeah.
It's just her mom will make like baskets and stuff because like we have like Secret Angel baskets.
Yeah.
She'll make one too just because it's just what they do, and she always puts a scratcher in there.
It's valid.
And then she gave me a scratcher. I was like, no, because I'm not gonna win. And then she went and she scratched it, and she got $40. And I was like, are you kidding me,
Bro?
So, are you kidding me? I was pissed. I was so butthurt.
About to slime out the entire Niners organization.
Facts. Whatever money I win, I'm buying ammunition.
Oh my god! Why does it take forever for them to tell us what the picks are?
I hate the 49ers, man. I hate them. I have I'm gonna crash.
Man. Tell us the pick, bro. Is it Will Johnson? Just let us know.
I don't think so. I think Will Johnson might fall to the second.
I don't. If he falls to the second, the Niners need to trade up.
No, I don't want him anymore.
We traded up for Ayuk when he was drafted.
I'm gonna eat seeds because that's how bored I am, bro.
All we do is wait for real.
That's why I hate draft day.
For real.
Hey, this is the first
No.
year it's never been on my birthday. Draft day is usually always on my birthday. And I watch the Niners blow every pick.
It happens every year. It happens every year. I should have just braced myself for the disappointment. I'm so mad right now.
I should have known.
So, all right. So, who's winning between the Warriors and Rockets series?
Warriors.
Rockets.
I think it's the Rockets in 7.
Rockets.
That's crazy. Warriors on 5.
Nah, no way.
Steph Curry's different.
Steph and playoff Jimmy. Jimmy's hurt. But the Rockets are a good young team. They can play good defense.
Wow.
Şengün, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks.
You're just
Evan
streaming or looking to level up. Check out StreamYard and get $10 discount. Bro, we start getting mics.
Heck yeah.
Hey, we got 4 viewers.
Yeah, earlier we had 12.
Dang, for real?
We had 12 at one point, yeah.
Wait, who's Chevy to...
People keep coming and going. I mean,
I don't know.
Who's Chevy to the Levy?
the Levy.
I don't know, but they keep.
What is this linked? I want to figure it out.
What link?
They keep putting a link. Hey, he said set up a credit card so I can
There you go,
donate.
Joe. Just
What?
Chevy to the Levy said set up a
Oh,
credit
the
card.
Bucks
can
took
see
a
it.
Mecca Igbokwe. That doesn't make sense.
why would
You
they
guys
go
listen?
get? What?
Listen.
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin? Already.
Did you guys see what Chevy to the Levy said?
What?
Set up a credit card
No.
so I can donate.
He said,
That could just be to scam us.
"I know."
I just don't know who that is.
Neither do I.
I don't know either.
Invite him to this thing, bro.
What if it's a 40-year-old man?
Why? Don't mind my nephew.
Ready, Joe? Do you want to pass the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm
No,
gonna
I got a
stop
question for
sharing
Joe real quick.
the draft
Whoa.
screen.
Joe,
The
what
screen is
people do
dark.
you want on your bachelorette thing?
Oh my bruh. You're not doing that.
You see this?
Yes, we are.
Y'all need to set that up then. I need a prom date, so set
Hold
that
on.
up.
It's
Oh my god. No. I'm gonna rip my eyeballs out.
it's
Is this copyright?
This might be copyright chat. Get it off the damn screen.
nah, it's not. It's a YouTube video.
It's going so slow, bro.
Trust.
Wow, is that Arch?
It's lagging. Damn it!
Oh, I can't even see him. That's how ass he is. Can't even watch him play.
I was trying
It's
to
so fast. Can't even
show you the highlights because Jay keeps shitting on it.
Oh my god. Yo, why do I only see Bryce now?
Because the thing's
Draft day
on.
takes
Yeah, put the thing back up.
forever.
I know. We're not mentally prepared.
Yeah, let me put the thing back up 1 second.
Hey, we should all become owners of NFL teams so we can be the best drafters of all time.
For real. We should all pitch in our money.
It's crazy.
Let's just make a couple $1 billion.
Hey, our donations money, we can just start sending it to our favorite team.
Ooh, you're right. And say next time pick a Will Johnson.
Hey, yeah, guys, so please start donating. That would be glad.
Yeah, please donate. We'd love that. If you want to be my homie.
I'm trying to put everything back up. 1 second, guys.
It's back on. Oh, I see Merek now. Merek spinning sunflower seeds into his Gatorade
I got
bottle.
something to do.
We're all back together.
Why is
All we
my
do
thing?
is wait. This game's like so hard because we just mentally prepare. We got to be mentally prepared.
Why is it only me, bro?
I know. It's like,
Bro, I don't know. Why is it only you?
all we see is Merek.
I think that's a good thing.
My computer is weakened right now.
Oh,
Sorry, boys. All right. Why do we only see you? I can't turn this. I can't turn it off.
I just see Merek just drinking his water.
Pink lemonade, actually.
That sounds buzz right now. Food sounds great right now. And that's just me. So, gang,
Fatty alert.
what can I say? If I had muscles, I'd kiss them. I ain't built like that though. We're gonna get Christian Peoples on right now.
Well, that was fast.
All right, we're back.
CP coming on?
Don't mess with it, Bryce. All right, CP's getting on. We got some more.
Okay, perfect.
Let's go. I need an energy drink right now to go for the rest of this.
What did you just say?
I need an energy drink right now.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
I need some trend.
Hey, bro, hop on.
We got 12 more picks.
Oh shoot. Let me scroll down for you guys.
Bryce,
The pick is in.
The pick is in.
Oh,
You'll see those edits where instead of pick it says D.
Whoa.
The D is in.
Shut up.
All right, bro.
When the Niners take Michael Williams, but we got our Vaney on this to keep us entertained.
Bro, Steve watches this.
Hello.
Yo, Sleep Play!
What is up?
What is up, Sleep Play?
What's
He's
up,
got
Merek?
the
Bryce?
Clay Matthews jersey.
Yes,
My
sir.
computer
Pick that garbage
is
off.
to weekend.
Garbage. He had the best hair ever in NFL.
That doesn't make him a good player.
He's beautiful.
What do you mean he wasn't a good player?
He was horrible.
Oh shit. Defend his ass.
Average 49ers fan.
Oh.
Rings, tell me about him.
We got a ring.
Average 49ers fan.
We only have one more.
We have two more.
No, they have 4. We have 5.
I thought they had 3.
Nope.
Dang, still more. DNA.
Christian, who do you want?
What's up with the Browns?
The Browns are
Rats.
dumb. That was a stupid decision. Could have had a Duke Carter and took Mason Baker
Real.
instead.
And he's
Dumb pick.
ass. Imagine
He's
Michael Garrett and him on the side.
Duke Carter, yes. What was even stupider was the Bears taking that tight end.
Oh yeah.
I've heard it already.
Why did the 49ers take the tight end either?
The Bears taking a second round tight end in the first round.
Why did the 49ers take Michael Williams? That's my question.
Why didn't they take the tight end? What's his name? I forget his name.
No, I'm glad we didn't take the tight end. Tyler
Tyler
Warren.
Warren?
Yeah.
We don't need a tight end. We have George Kittle.
Okay, but George Kittle's getting old.
No, he's not.
Okay,
Whoa,
I'd
what?
rather George
He's about to
Kittle.
sign his prime contract.
He's like 32,
Why?
to be fair. But
He's in his best time ever. He just had his best.
he is
season
still
like
good.
this.
Yeah, he literally just had one of
He's
his best.
good. He is good.
He's the best.
We don't
tight end
need
in the
him.
league right now.
He's 31. We don't need a tight end just yet. We needed a tackle. That's what we needed.
He's the best tight end in the league right now.
That's real.
What?
Who's better?
Brock Bowers.
No, not yet.
Bruh.
He only had a few more yards on more receptions with 3 less.
Yeah,
touchdowns.
Fantasy football merchant.
And he can't block.
Tucker
Yeah.
Kraft.
Tucker Kraft, shut up, bro. Get out of here. Tucker Kraft.
Now you know he's trolling. He's trolling now.
Yeah.
Selection
Rage
made.
bait.
Who's better, Josh Allen or Deshaun Watson, CP?
Deshaun Watson all the way. Hey,
Christian is Deshaun Watson's biggest glazer, bro.
I am.
I remember fantasy like
That's
2
my
years
idol.
ago. He picked up Deshaun in every single year in every single league.
Hey, he cooked the first couple weeks.
He did cook in week 1. I remember I had him in a league and he had like 2 rushing touchdowns. That was clutch. But everything else was not clutch.
Ooh, Broncos got a corner.
They didn't take Will Johnson. They took Jay Barron. That's crazy. There's something wrong with Will Johnson.
I don't think Will Johnson. I think Will Johnson's either hurt,
Injured.
or something happened in his physical, or just a bad attitude.
That's some crazy stuff. Steelers, make your pick, bro.
CP, who do you think the Packers are going to go for? What do you guys need actually?
We need probably a corner
Yeah. Will Johnson's probably a Packer then.
or a
I
receiver.
would
But
love-
receiver.
Will Johnson to the Packers would be so good.
Yeah. Well, I
Shador
think
Sanders is still available. Jackson Dart's still available.
Jackson Dart's gonna go to Pittsburgh.
There's a few people. You think
Yeah,
Where is he going? Sorry.
Pittsburgh.
it might? Hey, it might be
Ooh.
Shador. You never
Yeah.
know. It could be Shador.
I think Shador over.
I think Shador probably, but I think Shador's a bust. I think he's only relevant because of Dion.
Shador's gonna go off.
Yeah.
Just watch.
He's only relevant for prime. No, I don't think so.
You watch. You watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it might be Shador here. I think people
I'm
are going
also
to be
very
surprised, but it might be Shador.
I think Shador.
It's probably going to be Shador. Yeah, let's be real. I'm just mad we took Michael Williams, bro.
It's not even that bad of a pick.
You want to
He's probably related to Robin Williams. Sorry. What are you saying, Bryce?
He might pan out. You never know.
I think he's gonna go off. You see how hyped he was?
He was hyped.
You have to realize that
I was hyped in
they
football freshman
made
year.
that pick because Saleh wanted him. You have to remember, Saleh probably
Merek,
really wanted
freshman
him.
year, I was
So
the
they
sideline
wanted to
hype
get him.
guy, but I could not play football to save my life, bro. I couldn't even run half the field without gasping for breath. What if he's just like me for real?
Bro. But imagine when he is a hold of somebody.
Okay, maybe.
Bro, that fool runs the
You
same
got- you
40
remember-
time as me.
Huh?
That guy runs the same 40 time as me.
What do you run, a 4.6?
4.7.
Okay. That's pretty good. CP. What was I going to say? Do you guys remember Christian Peoples' legacy game freshman year, second game of the season when he played D tackle? That was his legacy game. That
I
was
got
peak
stomped.
Christian Peoples. J-Mac was glazing him in practice.
pick is in.
J-Mac was like, yeah, this guy
pick is
sees
in
Peoples
Pittsburgh.
play D tackle.
Dude, I went against the biggest guy though at D tackle.
Those guys were units. They
were.
swapped on us, bro. That was the game we lost like 30-12. Remember
Shador
Tanner
Sanders
Westmoreland's
gets picked
legacy game at quarterback when Tanner
Oh my
got
gosh, that was awful to watch.
hurt? We did not throw the ball. Tanner just ran it.
I know.
Our only touchdown was off a pick six.
And it was Ryan Couchman stepping out of bounds.
He was out, bro. He was so out. And Nathan hella PI'd the receiver. Derek Harmon. No Shador. Wow. I was really expecting Shador to come
No
on.
quarterback.
I was really expecting
Me too.
Shador
I've
to
seen Shador.
Bro, we're on pick what?
22. That was
No Will
yeah.
Pick
Johnson.
22. 10.
Bro,
No
the
Will
Packers
Johnson. No
are
Shador
one pick away.
Sanders.
The Packers are going to take Will Johnson.
Yeah. No, he's hurt though.
Okay, but he's still Will Johnson.
I don't know.
Hurt.
I'm
What's
Where
his
he hurt.
injury right now, CP?
I don't remember. I think it's his leg, like something with his leg. I haven't checked.
Arthritis?
No, I don't even know.
Let's see.
But
Who are the Chargers going to pick? Oh, they could go with Omarion Hampton.
They're gonna go with the receiver probably.
Oh, shoot. They do need a receiver.
Bro,
but
there's been like
They don't really need a running back. They got Najee Harris.
That's true. No, Najee's not good. Najee's inconsistent.
what?
But for
I don't
now,
mess with Najee. I drafted Najee the past 2 years of fantasy, and he hasn't done crap.
He's not. Patrick Mahomes doesn't do anything in fantasy, and he's been the best quarterback in the league every year.
You have a good point. Najee.
Tom Brady
I don't
never
know.
produced in fantasy.
Tom Brady was great in fantasy. He was reliable.
For what? 20 points? 15 points?
20. That's good. 20 points a quarterback is good.
I had Lamar.
you could get over
Lamar
the
is
hump
such
of
a
like
dog in
20
fantasy.
points. That's really good.
Josh Allen is a dog every year.
As
in
a
fantasy.
quarterback, you should be getting at least like 25, 28.
Mhm.
I'm going to be the greatest fantasy quarterback of all time.
Merek,
Yeah,
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
go
run the ball the whole time.
overall. And then CP is gonna be your D tackle.
Nice.
And then I'm coming back in. I'm gonna be your
Easy
right
scramble. Easy scramble.
guard. I'm gonna be your guard, Merek.
Oh, my pulling lead every time.
How's my back in the good old days? How's my form? Is that fire?
That was pretty buns. I'm not going to lie.
Look at how I jump off the line. Look at how I jump off the line. You don't want to mess with me.
You need Mike.
Matt Avila's right in front of me. Oh, he's cooked.
I'm going to send this to him. You guys got to run it.
Don't send that to him. Don't send that to him, please. That guy would cook me. He's cooked, bro.
I'll never forget when Hunter Barnes was full speed and Matt came in for a blind side. And, bro, Hunter ate the hit and Matt fell.
No way.
I'll never forget that. Sophomore year?
No, that was junior year, I thought. Or no, Dakota. Dakota hit Hunter too one time.
Hunter Barnes in the chat. If you're here still, you're a dog.
Marvin Vesquez said thoughts on the Niners pick.
Buns.
It was an absolutely horrible pick. Me and Merek are pissed off. He's a good energy guy, but I just don't like it. We could have had it.
I don't think it's a horrible pick. I think it's not what we wanted.
It's definitely not what I wanted. That was not what I was expecting.
I think there's a reason. I honestly think there's a reason why the 49ers took him, and that's because they think that he's going to be very successful on the team. I don't think Saleh is going to go out and get a player that he doesn't think is going to be successful in their scheme.
Yeah, but no. I'm pissed. Marvin, what do you think of the Seahawks pick? He's a Seahawks fan.
That's crazy. Cam Ward is the only quarterback selected.
Yeah.
I thought Shador was going top 5. I thought Shador was a giant.
I thought he was too. He wanted to be.
Sanders didn't like
fall to the second round. What?
Sanders and the GM for Giants were like didn't get along or something.
That makes sense.
But that's Shador's favorite team.
Yeah, he literally wore them on his cleats for one of the games.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, what if he goes undrafted?
not gonna go undrafted.
Probably second round.
Yeah.
He's
There's
going
still
in the
teams
second
that do need quarterbacks. I mean,
Raiders
the
will
Steelers
definitely
need a
grab him.
quarterback.
If
Who
he's in the
goes
second
first?
round,
Who goes
Raiders will
first?
grab him.
Jackson Dart or Shador?
Shador. I think Shador
Shador.
will go first.
I don't think he should. I think Jackson Dart's better than Shador.
You guys also have to remember Jalen Milroe's still available too. I mean,
He'll
he
go
wasn't-
fourth. He'll go like
fourth
fourth round.
rounder. Yeah.
but he's still a solid quarterback.
I know. We think that, but coaches don't.
Yeah. Chargers, make your pick, damn it.
Yeah, you're still going to be bad. Okay? It is what it is.
Chargers were actually pretty decent.
Oh, Chargers. Actually.
Huh? Justin Herbert is him.
I like Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert's my GOAT. GOAT for real.
We have a comment from the YouTube. Seahawks just need a better O-line. I'll take it.
Yeah, I just thought it was like a.
Seahawks are just bad in general. No, I'm playing.
He's not playing.
I'm not playing.
He's not playing. We hate the Seahawks. But I respect Marvin, so. Where's this Chargers pick at, bro?
I don't know why they're taking so long.
For real.
Like, damn. Hurry up, Jim. I wish Jim Harbaugh was still a Niner. That was the golden era, bro. I can't believe we didn't get a Super Bowl out of that team.
Shut up. Don't want to talk about it.
LaMichael James. Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams deserves to be exiled to a third world country. He deserves the death penalty for real. Christian, are the Packers winning the Super Bowl?
Fuck no. I think Denver's.
Really?
No. I think Denver will make a run for it, but they won't get it.
I think they'll get it.
Dre Greenlaw left us.
I'm a Bo Nix Glazer though.
He is a Bo Nix Glazer. I remember for fantasy, Christian took Bo Nix, and I made fun of him for it, but Bo Nix turned out to be a dog. So
No, that was not Richardson. Why am I blanking? The guy from Commanders.
Jaden Daniels. No, yeah, I thought he wasn't going to be good this year. Like,
Yeah, I picked up
he,
every league.
dude, he proved me so wrong. I was gonna pick him up in one of my leagues, but then my thing glitched and I got Zach Ertz. Like, it put me on auto pick, and I got freaking Zach Ertz. I was so mad about that. Huh?
I kept stealing him for you too.
I know you kept sniping me, bro. They can't put us next to each other because we both know ball. So like we just snipe each other's picks.
Real.
People who say they
We
know
need a Sports and Beyond A next season. We need a Sports and Beyond. We need Sports and Beyond Dynasty.
I heard that, Bryce.
What did Bryce say?
Nothing.
I'm not saying it again.
You had to be there.
Bruh. We need a Sports and Beyond Dynasty League. Dynasty. I want to do Dynasty League, but everybody I try to do it with just backs out on me. I'm like, dog. Gotta commit. What?
We had one for a little bit, I think. And then
everybody freaking left the day before the draft.
Yeah.
I was so mad about that. Oh my god. The pick is in.
Finally,
Are y'all
they took the full time.
They did.
It doesn't take that long though, bro. Oh my gosh.
I'm very curious who's going to take Shador Sanders.
I'm very curious.
It's going to be
take Will.
Will's going to the Packers, bro.
I don't think
Next
so.
pick.
Bro, we've been saying
think
Will Johnson's going to go for the last 12 picks. He's gone nowhere.
We've been saying Will Johnson was going to go to the Niners. No,
Will
even before
Johnson
that.
to the Niners second round?
I think he might fall because what's our pick in the second round?
Like, we're the 11th pick in the second round, so that's 44. I say we trade up if we can't get him at we trade up a little
like
bit.
44 and like 56 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had 2 picks in the second round.
Put both of your second round picks and trade it to the first round in the second round.
Ooh, I like that.
No.
I just want Will Johnson, bro.
Or put a second and a third and move up.
Wait, it said Will Johnson was 6'2", 202. Why does it say 6'2", 194 now?
It's been saying that.
He's losing weight by the second, Merek.
He's crying.
He's taking opioids.
He's gonna.
He's taking laxatives, bro.
Bro, don't hate on those.
He's throwing up in a trash can as we speak.
He said Kyle Shanahan's an idiot.
When Merek said that he was running down the 50-yard line. That's probably why he lost weight.
Oh, facts. They say he was too fat. Bro, they said his overall rank was 10. We're on pick 22.
Oh my gosh. What's his face? The guy that went to the Falcons? I forgot his name. Jalen something. Okay, the Chargers take Marion Hampton. That's a little crazy. I don't know if that was worth it.
Well, you guys did just say Najee Harris was washed up. Maybe they do need a running back.
I never said he was washed. I just said I don't like him. It's just I don't like Omarion Hampton.
Well, Merek Hampton's not going to look bad.
Well,
I don't
CP,
know.
first, you guys are on the clock now. How are you
It's
feeling?
going to be Will Johnson.
We're gonna go
It's gonna
edge.
be-
You think you're going to go an edge player?
Yeah.
James Pierce.
We need
Pierce
it.
I really
Jr., you
like-
think that's
I
the
really
player
like
for you guys or no?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't really know the.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
James
Will
Pierce.
Johnson. It's gonna be Will Johnson.
They're going to take James Pierce, or they're going to take the other fool.
Oh, they decreased the clock to 7 minutes per pick now. That's clutch.
What was it before?
10?
8?
10.
10?
10.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they shaved it down. Get up the music. I'm pissed. I'm still pissed about freaking Michael Williams.
I know. I had to leave and take a breather.
You left for like 20 minutes too.
I was upset.
I am so mad. Omarion Hampton from UNC. Crazy. Maybe, you know what? I'm not going to question Jim Harbaugh's ways because Jim Harbaugh is a genius. So
Not to win Super Bowls. It's crazy.
that's true.
He's dealing with a hamstring injury, Will Johnson.
Yeah.
That's an easy recovery.
I know. Just pick him, bro.
Well, Packers have Alexander out too, so we don't really need.
Oh,
injured-
shoot. You're right.
We don't really need injured. Corner. So I think we're gonna go.
And
edge.
he's your third corner. Freaking
Oh, so all
Keyshawn
these teams
Nixon.
think he's probably injury prone.
A lot of people are predicting that Will Johnson is going to go to the Detroit Lions.
Oh, probably.
Oh, I could see that because Terry and Arnold. No, he's still there. They had a corner that left.
No, probably Baltimore.
Did you guys see that Amon-Ra wants out?
That what?
Amon-Ra wants out of Detroit.
Amon-Ra St.
Really?
Brown.
Why would he
Yeah,
want out?
Did you guys see that?
No, I haven't.
No.
Yeah, because I'm just kidding.
You don't
That
want
fool
this
might
guy.
That fool's gonna be a Detroit Lion for a very long time.
The Lions sold last year. I think they would have if they beat the Commanders, they would have definitely beat the Eagles. I think the Eagles are the most Mickey Mouse Super Bowl team. Okay, no, never mind. I take that back. I think the Eagles had
the last 10 years
luckiest
of the
run.
Chiefs.
Yeah, that's true. The Eagles had one of the luckiest runs in recent history, just because they played the Packers, who had their starting guard and both of their starting receivers get hurt in the middle of the game, and the Packers only lost by 12. I think they would have won. They would have upset them.
The Chiefs, they literally won their first 8 games off of a missed field goal.
Okay, yeah, you're right. The Chiefs. Well, I'm talking about I said Eagles are one of, but the Chiefs are the luckiest team ever because the blocked field goals are crap.
Refs.
I can't believe they made it to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen got that first down, 100%.
Oh my gosh, dude.
My dad, one of his friends is named Dave Lawson. He's a huge Bills fan. And I saw him at the Turlock Crab Feed, which was the weekend after it was the bye week of the Super Bowl, the weekend of the Pro Bowl. And I said, yo, Josh got that first down. And he said, yeah, he did. And I hope that Saquon Barkley takes that ball and shoves it up Mahomes' ass and they win the game. And that's one of my favorite quotes ever, bro.
That's so valid.
I love Dave Lawson for that. He's so valid.
CP, are you stressed about this pick? What are you thinking about this pick?
Pretty stressed.
He's stressed. Bro, he's red.
Dude, we could have had Cooper DeJean last year.
So could have we, but we took – I mean, Ricky Peason wasn't a bad pick. Man.
It was a terrible pick.
We've been recording for almost 3 hours.
Yeah, I know.
I have not left this chair. I have not left
Hey,
this
bro,
chair for
the Niners could have took Aaron Rodgers, but we decided to take Alex Bum Smith.
I know. Biggest fumble of all time. Alex Smith was okay, but he wasn't first.
You're not gonna say that again. Alex Smith was horrible.
Really? I liked Alex.
I hated him.
Well, I just like Alex because of his whole injury story. I like him as a person.
I didn't like him as a Niner.
Oh yeah. That's why he got replaced for Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick was a dog. I don't care what anybody says.
He was really good. Really
He was a
good.
dog, but then the whole kneeling thing happened and he started not focusing on football. He was a dog before all the kneeling stuff.
That like 70-yard rush he had against the Packers.
Yes, in the playoffs, bro. He had like 181 yards that game.
It went off.
Rushing. He did his best Merek Ellard impression.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He saw you playing Packers and he was like, hey, I need to be like this kid.
I was like, what?
You were a Packers legend, Merek. You're
I
in the
was actually
Packers
bunned as a Packer.
No, you
Hey,
were.
Merek,
You and Keenan Bailey terrorized.
Some people might say you were a legend.
That's right. That's right.
You and Keenan Bailey terrorized that league, bro.
Not really me, honestly. I was kind of bunned at Packers. I wasn't really relevant until freshman year.
Oh, get out of here, bro.
You're not even relevant now. Get out, bro.
Get out of here, bro. Everybody knew who you were freshman year, bro. I knew that. Like, I knew everybody was talking about Merek and like this guy that was really good at football.
I was not that good at Packers. I'm being so honest. I had like a total of 8 touchdowns in like 7 years.
You're lying.
I promise. Peyton had
like
because you didn't throw in Packers, and I was the quarterback.
Bro, you had 8 more touchdowns than me.
Yeah, you don't play football. You play football.
If I played Packers, it would have been over for the league, bro. I convinced my mom every year to let me play, and she would not let me play Packers.
Caden got like 35 touchdowns a season.
Oh my god, bro was really a demon. He terrorized them streets, bro.
Yeah, I think he had like 40 something in Packers. No, he never got that high. I think the most touchdowns Caden had was sophomore year. He had 31.
He had a bunch. No, yeah, he went crazy.
Freshman year, I think I had 31.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than me.
I wasn't good until freshman year.
Shut up, bro. You were always good. No way you just spawned in freshman year and you just were like that.
Oh, the pick's in. CP, your pick's in.
What do we get?
We have to wait like another 2 minutes.
Nice.
It's the NFL, bro.
How are you gonna feel?
It's been a waiting game, man. We're losing our minds.
I've been here.
You should see the Niners pick. It took like 20 minutes.
The Niners pick took forever, bro.
Bryce came back and the pick was still there, bro.
Suspense was insane, bro.
I hate the 49ers. I'm a Bills fan.
There's pizza in my living room, and I want to eat it so bad right now.
I just had Popeyes, and I'm still starving.
Bro, Popeyes sounds so good.
Hey, Judge, you know what sounds good?
What?
A lava chicken.
Leave right now.
Bryce, me and Bryce watched the Minecraft movie, bro. Our theater was the best, bro.
Dude, Joe, you posted
She's
like the whole
dripping wet. When they said chicken jockey, I threw popcorn everywhere on the dude sitting in front of us.
He threw popcorn on the person in front of us, and the guy like turned around and stared us down for like 3 minutes straight.
It was like an old dude with his child, and I'm just standing there. I threw popcorn all over him.
Bro got terrorized, bro. I feel bad for any parent that went there to like actually watch the movie.
Bro, this kid was sitting in front of us, and the kids behind us were like, "She's dripping wet. She's dripping wet."
Remember, we're on the podcast.
Hey, we were talking about like when you get out of the swimming pool, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. We're good boys. That was fire.
The Minecraft movie was really good. I enjoyed the environment. The movie itself was bad.
The movie was mid as hell, but like it was only fire because like the people in the theater.
The people behind us were funny.
They were so funny, bro.
You took their joke about Megan Fox. She's like, "Hey, I was gonna say that."
Why is the pick taking forever, bro?
I know.
The Packers
It's like 10 minutes per pick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We got 8 more picks after this one.
Shador Sanders gets picked. Watch.
No way.
That'd be.
That's a Green Bay.
Not the Green Bay.
We got
I don't think any more quarterbacks are gonna go.
No, Shador's definitely falling to the second round. These last few teams are all the teams that went to the playoffs, and I doubt any of them need quarterback.
Actually, who the Packers have a quarterback? Oh, they have Jordan Love.
And Malik Willis.
Garbage.
Malik Willis was low-key
We mean
goated.
Malik Willis won 2 games.
I said he was goated.
No, I was talking about Merek.
I liked Malik Willis. I liked when he was on the Titans.
Yeah.
I hated him. He was ass on the Titans. It's because the Titans just suck at developing quarterbacks. That's why I think Cam Newton.
Matthew Golden. Oh, why?
Good. He's good.
What is that?
5'11", 191.
Wide receiver. 5'11".
Wide receiver. What?
Horrible.
That is
pick.
crazy. That was a terrible pick. The hell? We didn't need that.
Really?
I mean, we need
No,
receiver,
you guys
but
definitely need a receiver. Romeo Dowd, Jaden Reed.
we need defense more.
I feel like there's a lot better receivers than that.
Yeah.
Minnesota's on the clock. They might take.
I'm curious
they might
about this
take the
pick.
corner. They might take
No.
Will Johnson here.
They're not taking him.
Nah.
I don't think
I
Will
think Will
Johnson goes
Johnson-
from second round now that everyone's passed on him.
I think you're lying, bro. I swear if the Eagles end up with Will Johnson, I'm going to be pissed. Eagles got Cooper DeJean last year and Quinton Mitchell.
The hell was that pick?
Bro's mad.
Oh, tell me about it, Christian. It sucks.
Dude.
I was too.
CP's
Every year we have
going
a bad first round pick every year.
Oh,
Okay,
tell me about it. Tell me about it.
That's just like us for real.
Second round though, we have like some sleeper guy.
Pick is in.
No,
Dang, that pick was quick.
the Niners don't pick up anybody good until the 7th round.
For real. I'm hoping we get like some crazy generational O lineman in like the 6th round. People are pissed off that they took him, Matthew Golden. Oh, this is the first wide receiver the Packers have taken in the first round since 2002.
That is crazy.
Wow.
I feel like the Packers never really have they have a really good receiver core, but like you said, they never go first round wide receivers, and they're always super dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Devontae.
The whole career of Aaron Rodgers, he didn't throw his first touchdown to a first round wide receiver player until last year.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Who is that?
He threw to Garrett Wilson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was his first time throwing the touchdown to a first round player
That is crazy.
in his whole career. So 20 plus years. That's insane.
A-Rod's going to be a Steeler.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not.
Or watch. Someone's going to trade up for Steelers might trade up in the second round.
For Shador. I think if Shador falls to the Raiders are taking him.
Oh, no, for sure.
No, Cleveland. What about Cleveland?
Oh, Cleveland might. No.
Yeah, I feel like Jackson Dart would be a better Cleveland quarterback.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart, in my opinion, is a little more developed. And they don't want a quarterback that's underdeveloped because there's no quarterback to develop him under.
Yeah.
The last time they drafted a young quarterback, Baker Mayfield, he was kind of crap with them. He didn't turn good until
He had a good rookie year.
until the end of his Browns career, and then he got a little bit better when he went.
Oh, he was never good. He was bad on the Browns and the Panthers. He started getting good when he went to when he had that one legacy game with the Rams, and then when he went to the Bucks, that's when
he was at the 2-yard line and took them back on the goal line to win.
Yes, that was Baker's legacy moment.
And then he flipped his career around. I feel like that's when he flipped his career around.
I'll take him. I think he might be top 5 or top 6.
Honestly, the league the NFL league that we're in right now, the first round prospects aren't really the crazy quarterbacks. It's always the quarterbacks that make a comeback in their run.
And his name is Brock Purdy.
Will Howard.
All quarterbacks that have been slept on that have to prove themselves have showed their willingness to come back in the league.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Will Howard might be good.
Will Howard. What does
Yeah.
he play?
Quarterback. I'm pretty sure it's from the guy from
Oh,
Ohio.
yeah.
He's from the what's it called? Is it Kansas?
Thought he played at Ohio.
No. Wait, no. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of I think it's Riley Lynch.
I think he used to play for them too.
I'm thinking of the. Hold on.
No, he used to play for Kansas State, I think, too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Purple Tigers,
Yeah. He used to
the
play for them.
Wildcats. I think.
But there's another guy that looks like him on that team too. I don't know his name.
Donovan Jackson, offensive guard. There's a lot of linemen going in this draft.
Yeah.
I just per sources of Adam Scheffner, the Giants are trading up in the first round.
They're taking Shador.
I think they might get Shador. I just read. I don't know if it's true or not, but rumors have that the Giants are trading up.
I mean, they already have a lot of quarterbacks. I mean, they have Jamison. Wait, how long is the
Yep, there it is.
They're taking
Giants
Shador.
are on the clock.
They better make their pick right away. If they trade it up, they know who they're getting.
I think it's
They're
gonna
definitely getting Shador. It's going to be
They're getting
Shador.
Really, you think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Shador's so bad though. He's gonna be a bust.
It's either Shador or Jackson Dart. I think Shador is going to New York just because the link up between his dad.
Yeah. Well, apparently they had.
Dang, look how much time got chipped. 6 minutes got chipped from that.
Wow.
Joe, if you want to take a break and get food, you can.
No, I'm sticking this out. I need to see Shador.
I'm leaving after this pick. I'm gonna go eat.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
You're good,
I'm-
CP.
It's all right. The rest of the picks are not even like worthy.
So in the trade between the Giants and the Texans receive the 34th overall pick, the 99th, and a 2026 third round pick.
Wow.
So they got the second pick in the second round, and then they got I think the third or the fourth pick in the third round.
What did the Browns get for that trade?
I don't know what the Browns got.
They better freaking see. They better make the pick right now.
Oh, they probably got the first round, second pick.
You're right.
People are thinking that it's going to be Jackson Dart.
No.
I mean Jackson Dart.
Shador wants to be a Giant. Giants trade up. It's official, boys.
How long is the Russell Wilson deal? 1 year?
I think
I'm not sure. I know that
No,
Jameis
he's-
Winston is a 1 year.
Oh, picks in.
I think it's
The
going to be
pick is
Jackson Dart. Watch, it's going to be Jackson Dart.
Welcome to you.
I hope it's Jackson Dart.
To you.
Merek's backstage.
Oh shit! Let me let him in.
Let that boy in.
My bad. My phone died. I didn't even notice.
No, you're good.
The
Giants
Giants
traded up. Giants are on the clock. The pick's in.
We're on round 3.
No.
What?
Wait. It says
Giants,
round 3, pick 1.
yeah. No,
Oh, that's not-
it's round 1, pick 25. Their next picks, the round 3, pick 1.
Mm.
They traded up. They traded a second round, and a third round.
They have
2
to get a
third
QB.
rounds.
They have to get a QB now.
They're gonna get. I think they're gonna get Jackson Darshiter or Shador.
Shador! Bust down my feet. Perfect timing. Telling you.
It's gonna be Shador.
The pick is in. We are waiting.
That's the story of this whole thing.
I know it's taking so long this year.
It always takes this long. It's gonna be another hour until the draft ends.
I don't know if I'm gonna stay the whole draft.
No, you could leave whenever you want, Merek. Feel free to leave.
It's almost over, bro.
I know. I'm gonna stay for this first round and then.
It's only
It's
anyway.
only first round tonight.
Oh, you think another hour for 7 more picks?
Yeah.
No,
No, bro.
Maybe.
7 picks in 1 hour is absurd.
Probably like 30, 40.
yeah.
Well, each
We're
pick's
ending
like
this. We're ending this right after the pay draft is over, bro. No offense, bro.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
frustrated. I'm so over the draft.
Me too. Michael Williams.
Bro, can they hurry up?
It takes an average of 7.2 minutes per draft pick.
That's
So
crazy.
7 times 7, that's like what? 49 minutes?
So almost an hour.
So 7, 6, 14. So it's probably like 51.2 minutes.
Oh boy.
Get comfortable.
Oh yeah, I've been comfortable. I have not left the seat for 3 hours.
Another
It's 17.
blockbuster. Falcons are moving back into the first round. Rams
Oh,
at 26. So the Falcons are drafting for the Rams as well, I believe.
I don't
So
know.
who
The
the
Rams
Falcons
need a
gonna
pick.
take?
I don't know why they're doing that.
yeah, the Rams never take take somebody in the first round besides last year when they took Jared Verse. What are the Falcons trying to do? I'm confused.
Bust down my AP. Perfect timing.
I'm confused. What are the Falcons trying to do?
Who's the Falcons quarterback right now? Oh, Michael Penix Jr.
They're not
Lefty.
going to take a quarterback. I'm not taking a quarterback.
I called it.
No way!
I called
Jackson Dart.
No way they
I
took
called
Jackson
it.
Dart.
I called it. Yes.
Shador's
Didn't
in
want
shambles,
Shador.
bro. Shador's
good.
in shambles right now.
I called
6'2",
it.
223. He's a local boy too.
Jackson
Where's
Dart's
he
a
from?
dog.
yeah, Jackson.
Where's he from?
Ole Miss.
He's from Hillmore.
Yeah, totally.
No, he played in Utah.
I thought he was a. Oh.
No, he played in
That's
Utah. He
crazy.
went to high school in Utah. He went to the
That's
same school
actually
as Zach
shocking.
Wilson.
That's actually shocking to me that
Wow.
they took Jackson Dart.
It wasn't really
Jackson
surprising.
Dart and Zach Wilson went to the same high school.
That is crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they both sleep with his best friend's mom?
Nah.
Does he
Bang.
remember that?
Jackson Dart could though.
Really?
Yeah, Jack's not the baddie.
For real.
No homo.
I can't believe the Giants took him. I thought they were taking Shador.
No, I don't think they wanted Shador. I think everyone realized that Shador is going to be a bust. Falcons, the pick is in. They're going to take Will Johnson. Watch.
Oh, they probably are. No, I think they're
Maybe
taking
James
James.
Pierce Jr.
Yeah, they're,
Yeah, they're gonna take Dame Pierce because their main thing is an edge.
Yeah.
definitely going to take D-line.
Because who do they have
They
on
have
the
two
D line?
corners. They have AJ Terrell at corner. They released Grady Jarrett, so they do need a D lineman. Niners should sign Grady Jarrett. What are we doing?
The Niners should get rid of their franchise, and we could just
Yeah,
Like a
John Lynch should sell the team, or Jed York should sell the team to me for $2.
No, we should like sell the team completely. Like nobody buys it. Like we should just discontinue the 49ers.
For real.
They're so buns.
Let's be Josh Allen fans.
Oh, all the
Not
way.
even Bills fans. Not even Bills fans. Just Josh Allen
The
fans.
Bills are
CP just DC'd.
CP to DC.
It happened to him too. It just randomly kicked me 3 times.
Wow. They're taking James Pierce. Can they announce the pick instead of edging us?
After this pick, though, I'm gonna head out.
You're good.
I'm gonna stick it out.
This was kind of a bum draft day.
For real.
There was a few good corner points, but other than that, it was kind of crappy.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, at least we can proudly say this is by far the longest Sports and Beyond episode.
Yeah.
Facts. 3 hours and 4 minutes.
Probably 4 hours. Let's be real. Podcast. This is what this does to me.
This makes up for the week that we missed, Joe.
For real. I told Bryce, CP's phone died. I told Bryce, I said, before this started, I said, I don't care if we have any viewers. I have fun doing this. I'm regretting what I said now. I don't know if I'm having fun anymore. I am having fun. I'm just like drained, bro.
I don't know how
That-
actually like sit behind the screen for 3. I mean, I guess they're playing games and everything, so I guess they're like actually like engaging. We're kind of just sitting here talking about sports.
Yeah.
Bro said, "Have fun, Chevy to the levee."
Thanks, King.
Thanks, King.
Bro just
The guy that was talking, the Philly fan that was in the chat earlier, he's at my house right now. They're all like, there's like a party in my living room right now. And I don't want to go out there because they're going to be like, oh my God, are you recording the podcast right now? And I'm just trying to get fucking pizza. Sorry, freaking pizza. The people, the guy, the Philly fan that was in the chat, and Oscar said I'd kill myself if I was a Philly fan.
Oh,
He's yeah, that guy. He's in my living room.
Sports? Why was he watching the podcast?
I don't know. He's in my living room. Like,
How'd you know? Wait, you didn't know who that was, though?
no, I know who that is.
Oh.
Chevy to the levee says.
Bro, who is this Chevy to the levee?
Who is Chevy to the levee?
Who are you? Oh, wait.
Who are you? Let us know who you are, bro.
Bro's been in the stream since it started, bro. Bro's a dedicated grinder, bro.
Bro, but he's put like 17 different YouTube links in here, bro.
James Pierce Jr., like we said, goes to the Falcons.
Oh. I'm surprised he fell that far.
Bro said not the feet picks.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Oh, wait, it's Abram Flores. He sent me, that's why. He sent me a picture of his foot in front of the podcast. Abram, get out of here, bro. Little bro. I'm just kidding. Stay here. Who's next? The Ravens. They're taking Will Johnson.
No.
Mike Green.
Definitely
Who's
not.
No, they're taking Will Johnson.
Mike
No,
Green?
no. The Lions are taking Will Johnson.
Yeah, probably.
I wanted Will Johnson. I took Michael Williams.
All right, y'all.
You headed out, Merek?
Yeah, I'm head out.
Okay, take care, man.
See you, Merek.
I'll text you guys my group chat.
Yep.
Peace out, y'all.
Thanks for coming. I'm the most dedicated motherfucker to this podcast, Bryce.
Bro, I would be here the whole time too, but I had to go get pizza for my grandma.
I'm glued to my seat. Now Chevy to the levee's leaving. All the OGs are leaving. We started this pod when it was light outside. It's dark outside now.
I know. We started this podcast at 4:45, bro. We've been
Bro, it's 8 o'clock.
We've been rotting, bro.
My computer only lost like 20%. It's at 74. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, I didn't my mom
I think you were saying I think Chevy to the levee was saying bye to Merek.
Oh, he can't leave, he said.
Wait, why can't he leave?
He's probably like enchained in his basement or something. I'm glued to the screen. I was watching this. Bro likes it.
Chevy to the levee. Why don't
Hey,
you
shout out Chevy to the levee.
why don't you chat more, bro? Let's have a conversation. Tell us about
Need
your
more
day
people like
to the
you.
levee. 2 devices
Hop in,
watch
bro.
this. What devices are watching this? Your TV and what?
Bro's inflating our viewer count. He's the only 2 people watching this, I think. We had so many viewers earlier, then they all left. Why did they do that?
They all came around during the 49ers pick. I think they wanted
just wanted to see my reaction to the Niners pick. I think that's why.
But hey, it's better than nothing.
No, yeah.
Computer and my phone, bro's a grinder, man. I respect
I respect the grind. We respect the grind.
What was your favorite Chevy to the levee? If you've watched every single episode, what is your favorite episode of the podcast so far?
I guarantee he doesn't. Hop on the pod, mother truckers.
This one? An episode, no.
I think episode 2 was pretty legend. Or episode 4, the first time Merek came on.
Yeah.
I think they were all pretty good. I think this one's good. It's just it's so there's so much.
We went up
Steve Lopes actually might sit through and listen to this whole thing when we post it.
Joe, we went up 10 subscribers.
Pizza Hut.
That's not real.
That's not Pizza Hut. That's not Pizza Hut.
Wait, I have the YouTube open on my computer. I could just go to
Bro, I was scared. I thought we were about to get an endorsement from Pizza Hut or something. I thought Pizza Hut was about to sponsor us. How?
That is not Pizza Hut.
That is not Pizza Hut. Oh my God, Javier Mena.
Wait, is it actually Javi?
Javi Mena, I love you.
Bro, spelled my name wrong. It's Bryce Dodd.
I love you. He said Bryce Dodd. Cup of Joe. This is okay. I can go another 5 fucking hours now that Javi gave me that boost.
Javi, DM our Instagram. Hop on the pod and let's talk some baseball real quick.
Javi, I freaking love you. You hit dingers, 450 Swamp Donkey. He's probably hunting right now. He's probably telling us to come out the house right now.
I'm not at my house, bro.
The cops outside. Lock up the house. Bro, I feel like everybody's hunting right now. I don't care. I'm being happy.
Well,
I could go another 5 hours. I was about to tell you to go hunt. Of course he was, bro. Javi, I'm stuck. I've been sitting in this chair for 3.5 hours. On everyone's soul, nobody hunting. Serious? That's what it looks like. Bro, the Life 360 right now looks like everybody's hunting. I see driving.
I just checked. I just checked the Life 360.
Go up to my house, but don't shoot me. Just camp outside.
Hey, Joe, when does your goggles expire?
8/23.
I don't
know why I used them last night. I was scared because I went in and out last night, and I was like, I'm going to get slimed, but literally nobody was there. So I was like, oh.
Joe, you never use your goggles until you need to use your goggles.
I still got 2 more uses. Jeff used his goggles to go on a date with Edith, so he's the real simp.
Bro, Caleb Amaya is literally hunting right now. They're driving around in 5.
No, yeah, there's people hunting. I want to go get people. I want to go hunt, but me and my friends always pick the worst days. Now that we have locations, it's going to be funner because we could just run up on people.
Funner?
Shut up, bro. This is what the podcast does to us. Why is it taking so long just for this one pick, bro?
Bro, I told you we're gonna surpass 4 hours.
I can't do this anymore. But I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to the pod, Bryce.
What pick are we on? 27? We have
27,
picks, bro. Let's go for 5. Bro, it's just sitting behind a screen. What are you talking about?
You can go. Hey, we will gladly let you. We will both leave and let you take over. I'm trying to figure out who Pizza Hut is, bro.
I don't know
It's
who
probably
beats that.
someone we know. It's definitely someone we know.
It definitely
'Cause
is.
he said on everybody's soul, nobody hunting.
They both joined at the same time, Javi and Pizza Hut, so they're probably with each other right now.
No, I checked Life 360. Javi's at home. Malachi Stark, safety. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was really not expecting
Bro,
that.
Javi, hop on the pod right now, and we'll have a baseball talk.
Javi's probably hunting right
we
now.
will have you on and talk about baseball right now, Javi.
Javi's probably what's it called? Javi's probably
Wait,
hunting.
did you just see what Malik Starks, safety from Georgia?
I literally said that, bro, and you literally slipped your mind.
Did it actually?
Yes, that was just a random pick. 34th overall rank.
Second best safety in the class. Detroit Lions, they're definitely taking Will Johnson. They have to. I have to.
No, they are.
Of course, bro. Well,
Javi, we need to get you on another episode to talk baseball.
Well, if you know, you know.
What?
Javi knows what I'm talking about. Right, Jav?
Hav. No, wait, you just called him Hav. Bro, I hear my dad outside. They're still on the Jackson Dart pick.
They are?
Yeah, they're still on the Jackson Dart pick.
I am very
man. Oh, the Lions made their pick. Hey, shout out the Lions. They want us to get off this pod.
Whelp lore.
This is what 3 hours and 15 minutes does to a man. Whelp lore. What does that mean?
I can't explain it right now. I don't think I'll ever explain it. That's some baseball lore.
Uh-oh. Cooper just texted our group chat and said he just got out.
Did he actually? Who's around Cooper? Check the Life 360.
That's what I'm checking right now. ISTG if he got out. It says Vanessa's right now. No, he's at home.
Oh, you know what?
He's been home for. What?
Caleb and his group are driving around his house, so he might have gotten out.
Bro, you're kidding. The first fallen member of the Complete Utter Massacre.
Finley? No, who is that? Cameron, Destiny, and Finley are hunting right now.
Let's go slime him for real. Cooper's tire came off. I think that's how he got out. Oh my God. Cooper was outside. Cooper was outside working on his tire came off and he was working on it, and then John came up on him and shot him.
I call damn, that's unfortunate.
That's why you got to use your goggles, bro. Or check the location.
Bro, I haven't told anyone this, but live stream the slimage. We can't do that, bro.
I'm sorry.
I told the baseball team, but I was getting gas yesterday after I came home from the library because I was interested in a book, and I went to check out the book, and I was coming home. I stopped at the gas station. I just see Ricky just pumping his gas, chilling on his phone, no care in the world. I could have killed him, but the thing is I just sit in my window, so I wasn't able to roll them down. And I thought I had my gun in my back seat, but I didn't because I took it out when I was vacuuming my car. So I had no gun and I couldn't roll down my window. But if I could, I would have killed him. And then I spared his life.
Anyway.
Like, you better go home. Like, there's people stalking around here. And then literally the same day, he's in the drive through Taco Bell and gets killed by John.
That's so funny. Imagine he's just in the drive-thru and he got caught.
I spared his life just for him to get killed by someone. Why is the stream 140p? You could change it.
Pizza Hut, who are you?
Why
are the Lions picks taking so long?
Pizza Hut, you could change it.
You take the trip to Las Manis?
You better not do that, Javi. You better not. I'm at my grandparents.
Javi, Javi, you want to truce and go together? Let's truce and go together.
Hey, don't say that on the pod, Joe. You could get DQ'd.
All right, never mind. Let's not truce and not go together.
Hey, Javi, but theoretically, right? Theoretically, you come to Los Banos. How about we go out? We do a duel. Me and you back to back, 5 paces, turn around. First one to shoot. Oh, picks in.
Wow, Will Johnson's still available. I don't even know who Tyleik Williams is.
Well, Joe, we're on the final stretch.
I can't do this anymore, Bryce. We have 4 picks left. I want to eat my pizza and my wings. But I'm not leaving. No. No. Wait.
Okay, Joe, how could this person not
work
made for reckless driving? The top speed in the group chat, or not the group chat, but in the Life 360 is 100+ miles per hour.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, fucking
Schmidt
Pizza
got
Hut.
eliminated.
Yeah.
I did say pizza. Who are you, Pizza Hut? Can you reveal yourself?
I'm looking at his YouTube channel right now. Nothing interesting.
This is what the boredom has done to us. You're on mute.
I know. I muted for a little bit. 1 second.
Commanders, make your pick, bro. Bryce,
I feel bad for everyone who genuinely sits down and enjoys this shit.
We're hitting our denial stages, bro. This is like how Mr. Beast felt when he counted to 100,000 in a single sitting.
How do you even do that, bro? I'm losing my sanity now. I couldn't imagine doing that later. Chevy to the Levy said, "What the flip? What are you referring to?" Pizza Hut does this little emoji. Wait, hold up. Imagine Pizza Hut is Chevy to the Levy on the alt account.
It probably is. Oh man, make your pick, Commanders. Make your pick. Bryce, I can't do this anymore.
You could go.
I will stick it out for the integrity of the podcast. I've sat in this chair for 323. I have never left. I'm committed. The pick is in.
Dedication.
Oh.
Bro, I told you the average of each draft pick's like 7 minutes.
Why is it so long?
Hey Joe, we got to do this. We got to do the same thing for NBA. NBA will be much faster though.
It will be way faster, bro. Cooper Flag is a Utah Jazz. Zendino Gambit. What's up, Zendino Gambit? How you doing today?
I think it's Zen Dino.
Zendino Gambit. Tell us the pick.
Did I miss the draft? Bro, bro, we've been here for 4 hours. There's no way you can miss the draft. The draft has been going on for 4 hours. It's still going. 3 hours and 30 minutes, basically. But no, you did not miss the draft. You're at the end of the draft. You have like 3 picks left before you technically miss the draft. Oh shit! Yeah, it's been a long
I haven't left this chair.
stream. I had to leave this chair for like 15, 20 minutes. You could go get food, Joe.
I'm not getting food. I'm dedicated to this podcast. I don't ever want you to call me uncommitted ever, Bryce.
I never said you weren't committed.
I don't ever want you to call me uncommitted.
Sir, yes, sir.
Good boy.
That's crazy. The pick is in. The pick has been in forever.
The pick has been in.
Oh, there it is. Josh Con
What is it with these NPCs that are going, bro?
from Oregon. 5th best offensive tackle. I mean, it's a tackle. It's an offensive tackle. You can't get mad at it. Protecting the quarterback. You can't get mad at it. They don't really need a lot. They were pretty solid last year. So maybe just giving a little bit more. 6'5", 311 is crazy.
Okay, he's a unit.
Will
Javi
Johnson,
said
you are a Bill.
Nah. Javi said, do you think the Raiders pick is going to help them win? Yes, it will elevate their offense, that's for sure, because Ashton Genty is a beast. So it will for sure elevate their offense and help them score points. It's just a matter of their defense.
I also agree. I think that the pick will definitely elevate them, but I think that they need to go out there and get a better offensive line if they want to see the most success out of Ashton Genty. If not, they're going to drive him to the ground and he's going to be injured for a long time because he's going to get hit very hard. But if they could get him a little bit of tackles and guards to run behind, he should be able to tear up the field. We saw what he did in Boise State. Merek said that they ran him so much that his career isn't going to last long. I think that if they run him a lot, he's just going to show everyone why he got drafted so high. So you got to give credit where credit is due. I think it's going to turn out pretty solid. It's just a matter of time. Just trust the process. I think Ashton Genty is going to do great in the league.
That's a quote from the 76ers. Trust the process.
Sure. Yeah. Chevy to the lady says, "Get grub, man." Even the viewers, Joe.
I'm a dedicated member to the podcast. Hurry up and make the pick, Buffalo. Will Johnson, you are a Buffalo Bill.
I'm thinking that. Mike Green. I don't even know who he is. He's from Marshall.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's actually a dog. I heard I wanted the Niners to draft him a while ago, but he kind of fell. What about Travis Hunter? Travis Hunter's a freaking dog. Travis Hunter's going to succeed so good on the Jags. He has Trevor Lawrence throwing him the ball. Good team. Overall, decent organization. Good coach. Great coach. Duval. He's going to do great. I feel like he's going to get hurt fast. That's a very good point to bring up because when you're playing both sides of the ball and consistently getting fatigued, that's a very good point. I agree with you. I think he's going to be overuse himself, and that's when he's going to realize that he has to commit to one position in the league and can't play both.
I agree. I think
Kenneth Grant to Miami. I mean, Kenneth Grant, yeah. I just feel like it was just a random pick to make, especially when the D tackle that got selected to the Steelers was available. But he's all right, I guess. I don't see him being anything crazy.
I think the most surprising pick was the Bears.
Was the what?
The Bears pick for sure.
No, it has to be Jackson Dart. I was really expecting them to take Shador.
I said Jackson Dart as soon as I saw them trade. I think they're going to go.
I was like, no, that's not going to
happen. I think Jackson Dart's going to do great. I think he's going to develop well.
No, he's going to be great. The pick is in. We got 2 more after this one.
Bro, at this rate, green and gold, baby.
3 minutes and 45 minutes. It's going to end at 3 hours and 45 minutes.
You think so?
Maybe.
Oscar says green and gold, baby. What do you think about that, Joe?
Oscar, join. I need your support, bro. Dino Gambit with the emoji.
So random.
He's saying hi.
I guess. Is that him? I have zero ball knowledge.
Bro, everything we're saying is probably gibberish to this dude.
I can't, bro.
I can't, bro. Oh, are you caught up at Canes?
What are these emojis, bro?
Why has Pizza Hut and Chevy to the Levy been spamming these?
They've been spamming like some random emojis. The pick is in.
I'm gonna mute.
Has the pick been in this long?
Yeah. It's been in for like a minute.
Will Johnson, you are a Buffalo Bill.
Will Johnson, you are a Buffalo Bill.
It is.
What does he mean by that?
I don't know. What did you mean by that? Chevy to the levee. It is.
Purple, pink poop emoji. Thanks.
Dino Gambit. Bro, what are these emojis, bro?
These are freaky all emojis, bro.
Freaky. All right, bro.
Oh my god. I can't believe Jackson Dart's a freaking New York Giant. The face of defeat. The only thing keeping me going right now is these stupid emojis. I ain't even gonna lie.
These emojis are interesting, man. They're random.
Sports and Beyond podcast gone wrong.
Who knew filming this long of a podcast would make you go crazy?
This isn't mentally deteriorating.
Maxwell
Harrison. They didn't even take Will Johnson. They took a different corner. This is crazy.
Shorter. He's undersized, too. He's only 5'11", 183.
Why? What is people's beef with Will Johnson, bro? He's going to the Eagles, bro. Watch. He's going to fall to the freaking Eagles because the Eagles get everyone. Baseball, white cap, baseball, white cap, baseball, white cap out. What?
Eagles on the clock. Did the Eagles always have this pick? I'm confused. Did they trade up? Hey, Joe.
Huh?
Did the Eagles trade up?
Yeah, they did. Huh.
I just realized that. I'm pretty sure they traded up. Eagles trade number 32 pick, number 164 pick to the Chiefs.
What did they? What's the details?
It's right there. It's the headline. That's interesting because the Chiefs also traded down last year and got Xavier Worthy.
Oh, you're right. You are 100%
So the
right.
Chiefs seem satisfied with it. I think that they're trading down for either Will Johnson or let's see who else is available.
Will Johnson's going to be an Eagle. Actually, no. They have Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. That makes
They
no
do need a
sense.
safety. They got rid of Darius Slay. Joe, Campbell is still on the table. You guys could go get him in the second round.
Huh?
Campbell is still there. Jaheed Campbell, I think is how you say it.
Oh, he's a dog. I'm surprised he's not gone.
He's still available. Will Johnson's still available. Mike Green, he's an edge. A safety still available. The pick is in. This will be great. Bro. Thank you, Pizza Hut. I appreciate your support. What, bro? Joe, we just said the same thing.
Pizza Hut, you're the only thing keeping me going. I ain't gonna lie.
We probably should have been like a little more prepared and like found like some talking points. I feel like we ran out of things to say.
No, yeah, we should have been a little more. We definitely did run out of things to say.
It's okay. It's all trial and error.
I feel like the first hour, hour 45 minutes of this podcast was legendary. Then the rest of it is just us rotting.
Yeah. As soon as this is over, I'm going back to the kitchen. I'm eating more food. I only have one piece of pizza because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for too much longer.
The sports podcast is the best thing ever because it breaks down the biggest games and hottest takes with the perfect mix of insight and entertainment. Every episode feels like hanging out with y'all. Hey, shout out Zen Dino Gambit. We love you, bro. I'm sorry we can't be more entertaining right now. Bro's chat GPTing that. That's 100% chat GPT, bro.
Yeah,
nobody uses dashes nobody uses dashes when they're casually writing, bro. Oh my god, James is back. He's been here since the beginning, bro. He saw us when we were energetic and now he's seeing us while we're rotting. James, you came back at the worst time ever. It's been rough.
Excuse you, Joe. You're gonna get beef with.
Listen, Zen Gambit. I wasn't hating on you. I use ChatGPT all the time, my guy. I use ChatGPT all the time, my guy. I'm just saying, I know it when I see it. I'm not hating on the fans, Mr. Pizza Hut. I was just saying, I wasn't hating. I literally just said I use ChatGPT all the time. Should we let James join in for the last pick?
The last pick.
James said he wants to join.
He could come in for the last pick. We are
James.
wrong.
I'll send you the link on Instagram, James.
Bro, Joe, you're turning our fans against us. How dare you? Everyone who's in this
James, I just warn you, we're kind of dead. So bring us back. Bring us back to life for real.
Everyone who's watching this right now, Mr. Giraffe.
Hey, you know what? 3 guests is pretty impressive. We had Jared come on. We had Christian come on. Now we're having James come on.
Go ahead. Draft Mr. James.
What does this mean? My Instagram's loading. Where are you at? Where's James at? Here he is. There you go. I sent it to you, James. Make sure you download the app on your phone. Maybe James will give us the sports take light that we need to burn the last bits of fuel we have.
If you're not fucking till I'm working, bro, I have my shit in, and then my fucking tire broke.
Oh my god, bro! They're arguing so hard.
Goggles. I have 3 goggles left. I'm just saying, I'm fucking working. If you want to open up my fucking trailer, see that working.
This is, bro. Senior Assassin is never gonna end.
It's camera driving.
It's never gonna end.
So, and Finley's back here. Hello. It's camera.
Bro, why is the group chat getting?
Bro, every night there's always a massive argument. This game's never gonna end. I low key want to get out now. I don't think it's worth playing anymore. I seriously like too many roles, you know. Hi, Zendino Gambit. Snap back to the podcast. Hey, snap back in it, Bryce. Snap back in it. Hey, he's locking us in. Zendino Gambit's telling us to lock in.
Oh shoot, my bad. Okay, hey, I'm locked in. Okay, hey, fam, stop coming at me.
Hey.
They hate you.
There we go.
James.
What's up, guys?
Welcome.
What's up, James? How you doing?
All right, I'm doing pretty good. Just got back from Universal.
Oh heck yeah!
Hufflepuff. I'm a Ravenclaw personally. I'm a Ravenclaw personally.
Yeah, those are good picks. So let's just go over the last couple picks that we just saw. The Hairston pick for Buffalo, that was obviously the right pick for them. They really need their secondary to bolster up this year.
I'm just surprised they didn't take Will Johnson.
That's what we were talking about earlier, is that they should have taken a tackle or a guard, especially who the Commanders picked. We thought that the Detroit, that was a better fit for them. But, Detroit did really well this past season. They lost some key offensive linemen up there. It's disappointing that they didn't pick him, but I think they made a good pick overall. Someone to back up Hutchinson.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
On Campbell, that's a great pick.
Yeah, Campbell's another great pick for the Eagles right here.
I'm surprised he fell this far.
He's a big dude. I am surprised about that as well. But again, the Eagles just need all the help they can get to return to the Super Bowl and hopefully beat the Chiefs again.
I want somebody else to beat the Chiefs. I want the San Francisco 49ers to beat the Chiefs, but that's not going to happen because we can't beat the Chiefs.
So now it's interesting to see what Kansas City does here. They could get their backup in Shedeur Sanders. I don't think they'll do that, though. I think Shedeur will go first overall tomorrow with Cleveland. That's going to be very interesting development. Cleveland, watching this right here, Cleveland has 2 in the top 5 tomorrow. So,
yes, they probably are going to take Shedeur. If he falls to the Raiders, I think Shadeur's a Raider.
I don't want him to be that.
I don't like Shedeur personally. I think he's only relevant, mainly relevant because of his dad.
Yeah, for sure. But we were talking about in the car on the way home that he has a lot of pull with his name, is because he's a Sanders. He's obviously gonna get the big contract and he's gonna get the fans in. So that's something that Cleveland really needs right now, especially with the Deshaun Watson stuff.
The Ravens, Bills, and Bengals are the top teams with a real shot at beating the Chiefs because the Chiefs have strong defenses and elite quarterbacks. If anyone will beat the Chiefs, it's them. I think the Chiefs are low-key in a fall-off. After getting blown out in the Super Bowl like that, I don't know how you're supposed to recover, but at the end of the day, they do have Patrick Mahomes on their team. As much as I don't like Patrick Mahomes, he is the type of guy that wins games. I think that this is going to be finally this will be the Bills AFC division to run, but I think the Bengals will be up there too. They're stacking up their defense. They got Joe Burrow. If they have less injuries this year, then I think they could conquer the AFC. But I don't think it'll be the Chiefs anymore. Holy yap. All right, Chevy to the levy. My respect for you went down, bro. You've been hyping this up all podcast.
No, but this
Bro's
Campbell
been in this
draft
podcast the
was
whole
great.
time, and then he just like talk shit. Nice, bro. Like, get out of here,
Bro.
Chevy. Get out of here, bro. Who are you?
Who is this kid?
But the Campbell pick is good. We're gonna have Jalen
Oh, I
Carter
love
on the
Campbell.
line. Campbell
Yeah,
is
yeah.
gonna be on the linebacker side. So this is an overall
They need
great
one,
pick
too.
for them, especially with the Jaden Daniels offense building up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is good.
They'll be a great run stopper for Jaden Daniels and
Yes.
other guys. So
Yeah.
that's a great pick for them. As much as I don't like the Eagles, that's a great pick for them.
Mhm.
But I hate the Chiefs even more. So I hope they take someone that like bad.
Shador. I hope they take Shador. I don't want him.
Please take
Mhm.
Please take Shador. Bryce, you're awfully silent.
Bro, I'm reading the group chat, man. I'm actually intrigued.
Get out of here, Brett. Senior assassin later. Pod now. Procreate yourself, you invertebrate. What does that mean?
Flip you. Oh my god. We have some major beef. The last pick of the draft. 3 hours and 44 minutes. Joe, you said 3 hours and 45, right?
Almost there. I was almost there.
10 seconds. You have 8 seconds. 6 seconds. We might go over. Oh man, I am so like exhausted.
Oh my god.
So tomorrow's going to be really interesting. We got Cleveland, 2 picks. Houston is the number 2 pick tomorrow. They haven't even selected anybody yet. It'll be interesting to see what direction they're heading in.
Yeah.
I got an alert on the TV here that the Raiders just signed a new tight end, which is great. I mean, Bowers is awesome, but we need someone in that fullback position, and I think Kadir is going to be good.
Yeah.
Michael Mayer is also on the Raiders. They drafted him in the second round the year before they drafted Bowers. That guy's a dog. They have 2 good tight ends.
He is. I could totally see them dealing him though for some.
They will
for some depth.
Oh yeah, Bowers is really good, and it's just unfortunately overshadowing. It's going to overshadow Michael Mayer.
Yeah.
So that's just how unfortunate this is.
I'm
waiting for this last. Let's band it off. I want my pizza.
I'm very interested to see where Will Johnson does go because obviously he fell all the way through the draft, unless he gets taken here.
Josh Simmons, wow.
Josh Simmons, oh wow. I like that pick because he's a really good offensive tackle. Before he got injured, he was really good. I wanted the Niners to get him, fall to the second round, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. So that's a great pick for the Chiefs.
They did lose the
maybe this guy won't. Maybe this guy won't jump offsides every snap.
No, this is a great pick for them because I think like we were talking about the 49ers earlier, they have an aging offensive line with Creed Humphrey there. This will bring some nice youth in him, and that was a big problem for Mahomes last year. A lot of sacks, a lot of interceptions. Didn't quite get as many rushing yards as he usually does, but I think that this is awesome for the Chiefs. I mean, I hate them, but they do know how to draft.
Yeah, the Chiefs happen to always pull something off. Last year, obviously, they traded down, still got Xavier Worthy, who turned out to be a really good draft pick for them. Did pretty good throughout the regular season and the playoffs. Did relatively good in the Super Bowl, but obviously the Eagles' defense was very dominant that game. So they weren't able to have full potential. But it's interesting to see that the Chiefs are having another good draft so far. Obviously, they got rid of a couple linemen in the offseason due to trades and signings and stuff like that. So maybe they're just trying to bring in the young and get rid of the old. So it's interesting to see. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, for sure. But
are we free?
Okay, Joe, we did the hump. We overcame the biggest.
I sat in this chair for 3 hours, 48 minutes, and 20 seconds without leaving.
That's
kind of nuts.
I don't know why I did this to myself. It's for the pod. It's for the pod.
It's for the pod.
James, you need to be a guest on a different episode.
Yes, you definitely deserve a full episode.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to come in and make some appearances in the future.
You're always welcome,
especially as Joe and I get going off to school. That would be awesome. We don't have to do this over call. We can just do it right there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
exactly.
We'll figure something out.
For sure.
I'm definitely gonna go get some food now. I'm hungry. Joe hasn't had anything. I've had one piece of pizza and like half a can of soda. So
yeah. No,
thank you everyone for stopping by. Make sure everyone follows the Instagram at sportsandbeyond.podcast on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube. This podcast alone, we gained 11 subscribers, which is pretty damn good.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow. Okay, I didn't even
The
realize.
long haul.
We need to do more 4 hours.
If we get 1,000 subscribers,
4 hours. Every subscriber is another hour.
Yes.
No, Joe. If we get 1,000 subscribers, 24-hour podcast.
Bro, I think I'm gonna die.
24-hour podcast, Joe. Sleep podcast and everything.
Oh my god.
Sleep when you're dead. Come on, Joe.
Joe, we got customers.
I'm so spiraling out of control right now.
Joe, remember what you said on my Instagram post?
Oh my god. No.
We got customers.
We do got customers. Stop making posts and lock in. We got customers.
Exactly. Okay, now let's actually sign out. I do not want to hit 4 hours. Thank you everyone for coming by. James, much appreciated. We'll get a full episode with you within the next couple days or weeks or whatever.
All right, I'd love that. Thank you guys for having me on.
Joe will stay in touch with you. I'll stay in touch with Joe. We'll set something up. Thanks again for everyone. Chevy to the Levy, thanks for coming. Then Dino, Gambit, thank you. Pizza Hut, thank you. Everyone who stopped by throughout the whole stream, we appreciate you. Thank you, everyone who came on. Jared, Christian Peebles, Merek, they all came on. They all dedicated a little bit of their time to come on the podcast. We appreciate you. Thank you for everyone who's watched. Thank you in advance to anyone who watches this VOD and watches this painful 3-4 hours. You guys are appreciated. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you again. Take care. Peace.
See you guys.